I never knew.
Hail, adventurers! And welcome to the 97th episode of Dirty 20, an evening of laughter, drama, and adventure we call a D&D podcast. It is I, your Dungeon Master, and I'm once again joined by my colourful cast of characters. So before we jump into the session today, we're going to do our classic round of shout-outs and stuff like that. So let's just get straight into it. Mitch, you want to kick us off with
Absolutely.
Monday nights?
Monday night, 7 p.m. GMT till 10. We play Star Wars: Edge of the Empire. Me, Ewan, Sam, Jay, a couple of our other good friends. It's a lot of fun. I nearly killed them all last week. May have overtuned that encounter just a tad.
We're still out of it yet.
Well, you know, the week is still young, Mitch. Maybe we both can this week.
Oh, two TPKs in 1 week. Let's find out.
That'd be great. Let's do it.
Oh, jeez. I've choked on my drink. That's stronger than I thought. Twitch.tv/Natural Wonders. Link in chat. It's good fun. Hope to see you there.
Do you want to shout out your own channel as well? You've been streaming again.
I have been
I don't
streaming
have a command for it, and I'm shit at setting up bots. So if you
I'll just put some emotes in chat. There you go. There we are. That's my Lamb and Rain. I stream most evenings when I'm done with work. I'm trying to get 3 hours done a day this year to hit 1,000 hours live on Twitch. We'll see if it works. Who knows? I'm doing my best. It's been fun. Yeah, Lamb and Rain. That's me.
Hell to the yes. Mr. Palmer.
Yeah.
Please enlighten us.
I also do have a little stream, a little channel on Twitch. I was live earlier this morning. Sam JKP, Twitch and YouTube. We've got the new Pokemon game coming out on Friday, which is exciting. It's going to be amazing, I hope. So yeah, come and hang out.
What you been doing recently? You've been doing something. Tournament,
yeah.
right?
So it was Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, Poker Radar tournament. I didn't reach the top 10, but my highest chain was 69. So silver linings.
Very, very on brand. Thank you for that, Sam. And Maya, do you wanna shout out yours?
Yay! Let's go. Hi everybody, I also stream on Chibi-chan. We've recently hit affiliate, so pretty pleased with that. So I play Genshin Impact, which is a gacha game, but we also have, most of the time we do Spooky Fast Fridays, and I've also bought Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, so I'll be playing that. Which would be super fun. Looking forward to it. Yeah, come and check it out. It's gonna be good.
I'm not looking forward to that particular horny posting.
Don't go there. Let's not go there.
This is a public stream. Let's not expose me.
Let's not go there.
Other than that, we got our Discord where we put all the stuff that we do in the game on there. Things like the maps, any magic items, and sometimes pieces of art that are on there. So if you want to keep updated about the stream or see any of the cool art and stuff that we're talking about in game, you can check it out there. And talk about RPGs and all that good stuff in there as well. We have got a couple of other things coming up at some point. I was going to be trying to plan that out this week, but unfortunately I had a bit of a thing going on this weekend with my back, so unfortunately that's a bit postponed. But if you go on there, you'll be able to keep updated about other games, including the second attempt at the Alien game, which we are looking forward to trying to push out after the technical difficulties of the last time.
Mm-hmm.
So the Discord, check that out. That is all I have to say, but does anyone else have anything they wish to announce or shout out before we begin today?
I just want to say that we're working on some new stuff that's going to come soon. So stay tuned.
Perfectly vague.
We are indeed.
Yes, it's taking some time because there's a lot of us, and but when it's done, it will be so cool. So yeah.
Are we finally releasing the porn parody?
Well, on that bombshell, let's get into today's episode. of Dirty 20.
It's not a parody. It's not a porno.
On my screen, no one.
For me, it's Zuko, and then I've got Hayden this side.
It's literally the other way round for me.
I'm not gonna lie, I brought that back early because I thought it was gonna continue on, but it didn't happen. So, fuck. Previously on Dirty 20, Dayferton, the beacon of the North, home of the First Kingdom, the once capital of all the coast, and inside its walls you stand, Ferra Carta, journeying here with a purpose. Now was the time to see to it. Fucking hell, that is so. Now is the time to see to it that David joined the cause. Deciding your proceedings would go better with the church on your side, you met with the De Axtons, head of the Church of the Eight. The Archbishop was a foul man, whom seemingly disregarded the rest of you as he debased Alistair. As distasteful as the meeting was, you did leave with the promise of a favour, so long as Alistair, and by extension all of you, looked into the suspicion of a traitor among the ranks of the cloth. Leaving the atrium, Alistair paid a visit to his family home, revealing his modest home life, and taking the opportunity to leave a note for his sister. Once back at the inn, you began to discuss how you might go about finding this traitor, and what you would do in the event it was connected to the cult of the Scythe. As you talked, a scrying orb appeared in the space, and something invaded Eridel's mind. Now wary of being watched, it added another level of suspicion. Eridel quickly left the room. As the evening progressed, she was left alone as the rest of you went about your personal activities, until there was a knock at the door. Standing there, a young girl with short black hair, Alistair's sister. She was introduced to you, presenting a strangely shy persona. Wanting to talk privately, the pair left for the park, where they reminisced, talked about the future and the adventures of Ferra Carta. However, during this time, Eridel had not been of right mind. Upon peering at her reflection, she held a psionic blade up to her mind. But something overcame her and she lost consciousness. In the hours that passed, the rest of the group went to check that she was okay, finding her unconscious on the floor. As you attempted to assist, her eyes opened wide. It was not Eridel behind them. Leaping to her feet, she sent out a psionic blast and readied herself for battle with a twisted smile. And that is where we pick up. As the pain racks through your minds, overwhelming you, some of you at least, so much that you cannot move. I'd like all of you in that room to roll me initiative.
Include
And with that, I'm going to bring you over.
Click your token, click your token.
Alice is just chilling at the park at this point.
Ewan, does that include me?
The guy who
Or
couldn't
are you-
get people up is nowhere
I'm
to
gonna
be
roll your
seen.
initiative.
Yeah. Well, Ari and Gaia
I need to
are laying
get
on
your-
the floor, dying.
If Eridel rolls well, I could go down in like one round.
How much damage did you take?
I'm squishy, dude. I'm squishy. I don't have that many hit
Yeah,
points.
we took 22 damage.
Are you guys stunned, by the way?
Yeah.
So if
Me,
she
Gaiak, and
hits,
Kensei are
right?
stunned.
Oh shit!
They have advantage, I think. They have advantage.
Oh, no.
Basically.
Wait, let me double check. That.
Yeah. I
It
think
might
it's
be
advantage.
restrained. It might be restrained.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of restrained.
No,
It's the best fucking initiative I've ever fucking rolled.
You gotta be
Sorry,
pretty
I don't know why
bad.
my-
I'm not gonna get paid anyway.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know why my camera just will not connect today, you, and I can't get it to.
That is so weird.
Automatic.
It was working earlier on.
Yeah, I had it at the start, and then for some reason
Yeah.
now I can't.
Oh, I've got it. I can see you.
I can't see anyone else, but you can see me. That's fine.
Oh, that is so weird. Oh, that's a shame. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, we'll get through it today. Eh? It'll be alright.
Feel free to come out of Roll20 and back in. It's alright. I can.
I'll wait for now.
I'll put you in your place.
Go on then.
Stunned.
Alright, I'm going to turn
The
this off.
stunned
This is-
condition.
Right,
The
right.
creatures automatically fail strength and dex saving throws, and attacks against them have advantage.
Oh shades.
Alright, so I'm going to put some counters on you. So, who was stunned?
Me and
Gaiak.
Kensei and Gaiak.
Everyone but me and Zuko.
Everyone but-
Guys, it's okay. The problem's in her head. We just need to cut her head off. It's fine.
Cut the head off.
Hey.
I'm trying to look for this,
Push it.
Well, the problem
Ah.
isn't the problem technically in her spinal cord, so we'll just rip it out.
Please
It'll be
stop.
fine.
Predator style.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, everyone's cameras has been.
Yeah.
Oh no, not Roll20 doing this again.
Oh,
That's alright. You just have to reload. You have to just reconnect.
Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. I
reconnect.
think...
Is the music on as well?
No.
Alright, everyone's good on the stream apart from.
Can you not hear it?
Oh, my Sirenscape crashed. That's why.
I don't have
Oh, God.
Sirenscape open.
Yeah, I fully backed out of Roll20 and I'm back, and
Okay.
now it's working. I can see Hayden at least.
Alright.
You can see the
I'm
one
just
guy
Waiting
that's
for
still there,
his to load.
Alright. Has everyone rolled initiative that is here currently?
Okay,
In this room?
are we all back? Uh-oh.
Uh,
Yeah, we're all back.
Zuko-
Camera's good.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we're good.
Let's go.
So, what's going on here? Why have we got what the fuck? The Sirenscape just reloaded itself there.
Bruh.
Would it be a stream without technical difficulties?
No, it really
No, it
wouldn't. It
wouldn't.
really wouldn't.
You're welcome, audience. You're welcome.
We like to keep the brand
Yes,
consistent.
but-
Yeah, no one comes
That's
in
what
for a
they say.
clean stream. Only scuff. Only scuff.
Alright.
Alright.
I'll wait to see the bit where they
So-
go down again.
Why is the music stopping? What the fuck?
Sirenscape's just like, nah, I quit. I'm on strike.
Sirenscape is
Yeah.
like, don't fight each other. We can
Alright, it
Yeah.
very well might be. We can work this out another way. Alright, okay,
The true enemy is Sirens.
so those of you that are currently stunned, your brain and mind are just racked with agony, and you're just kind of like stunned in place for a moment, which I believe is for a substantial period of time.
Yeah. How long's a
I
moment?
believe. So, you get to make the save again at the end of each of your turns. Let me just.
Oh,
There it
great.
is.
Great.
It's a save, right?
Yeah, so it's you're stunned for 1 minute, but you get to make the save at the end of your turn.
Okay. I have abdominable.
Okay. So,
Oh, crap.
can't wait for this.
God damn it.
Alright, so, as Aerodel leaps up. I need to get the sheet up again. When did I close her sheet? I must have done.
Oh, no.
The fear in
So-
Mia's face at the moment.
Aerodel is, as she leaps up and has kind of like blasted something across all of you, she's going to immediately leap up, and as she does, flicks her arm forward, and you watch two psionic daggers appear in her hand, and there is this very strange look across her face. Like, she looks the same in terms of her physicality, but her face is... There is a very sinister smile across it as she just kind of leaps forward and just thrusts a blade at Aria, because she's right next to
I'm
her.
right in front of her.
She has advantage on this.
Uh-huh.
Alright. that will be, let's see. Man, I should have done this before, but that's alright. She's going to do this first. So, I think it's Sonic Blade. Oh, that is a natural 20.
Oh, we don't even have Alistair to cancel.
Nope. That's a natural 20. So what happens here is she takes the blade forward. Do you know what? I'm just going to use the in here to roll the damage because it's just going to be too much. Oh, the cams are frozen. We love that. Give me a quick. There we go. Oh my god, I wasn't expecting the crit that early. Alright, so it will be this. So I'm just doing this to roll the damage.
Oh dear.
Alright. So we've got 8 plus 4. So that's 12 already. Then she has her sneak attack damage, which she rolls very, very low on, 12. Again.
Another 12.
Yep, so, well, that's another 30 on top of that because it's crit. So that is, you're not going to like this, that is 54 points of psionic damage.
Yep, Yeah.
Jeez! Alright, okay. So that first one, she leaps up and like grabs your head area and brings the blade up and just plunges it straight through your chest. Now obviously it's a psionic blade, so it doesn't cause an immediate wound, but there is just this, you feel like your heart is exploding as all of your nerves burn, and there's a very familiar sensation in terms of like all that kind of burning reminds you of another time as she pulls the blade back out and she's going to pirouette around you and go straight for Gaiac.
Oh my
Thank God.
Who is
You
also...
broke her heart. You broke her heart.
How could you?
True friend stab you in the
oh my Jesus! That is two natural 20s. It rolled 2 natural 20s.
Why did I do this?
Did you even need to roll?
What?
Was it on the first roll?
Well, I rolled a crit the first time, and I just rolled again, and that is 2 natural 20s.
Me up.
I didn't roll the super crit
Game
on that first
wants
one.
me fucking dead.
I'm gonna roll a crit. I hope I roll a crit again, but I'm gonna roll another d20 on this one. Okay, it's a 7.
Oh my god.
So it's not a super crit.
But she rolled low before and she
Salt
got
in my
54.
wound.
I know. So this is nice and easy. Oh, it was a d6 as well last time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, she rolled the low on the sneak attack.
Oh,
damage,
did I roll?
Yeah,
No, I rolled.
it's slowly
so-
melting.
Hold on. I'm gonna do this first. So, you take
Hell.
well, that was max on that, so that's 8 plus 5, I believe.
I'm
So
gonna
that
write
is
down.
13. You take 13 psychic damage.
13.
She can't-
You me?
13.
Or...
No,
okay.
Gaiac. However, Aria, you would have taken an extra 2 damage.
I'm unconscious.
Yeah, I have a feeling.
Wait, how did
So
that...
as she
did I
pirouettes
get
round and how did she get 13?
Yeah, oh, because sneak attack. Yeah, I was expecting sneak
No,
attack damage.
there's no sneak attack. It's
Okay.
only once a turn. So as she pirouettes around and plunges the second blade right into Gaiac's leg, and you feel like your leg go numb, like a dead leg when you sat on the toilet for too long. She just goes. She looks back over to Aria, and Aria, you feel this kind of sudden burst as her eyes flare, and your vision begins to darken, and it goes black, and you just hit the ground unconscious. So
Yeah.
let's just put.
My uncle's calling me. Not right now. Not right now. I'm about to die. The whole party's dying.
So that was her action and her bonus action, correct?
No. So the
I have one on
action
me.
is producing the daggers. The bonus action is hitting people with them. So it's one
God, I
dagger,
can't
then
even
two
remember your
attacks.
own.
Yeah. So it's basically like there's one attack throwing the
Okay.
dagger, and then there's a second one. So it's an action, then a
I
bonus
lied.
action.
I don't have one on me.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, fucking hell, I just leave it to you at this point because I never. Alright, so yeah, she pirouettes around and hits Gaiac. And that is going to be the end of her turn, which brings us to Zuko.
I just see this. I'm like just checking the balcony, make sure no one's breaking in, and then behind me this all unfolds. Turn around, like see my friend just stabbing them up, like what's going on?
Just stabbing them up.
I know the breakup was bad, but calm down. I'm gonna try and cast. I'm gonna like throw my hand forward, and a tangle of golden chains comes out my palm and starts to try and wrap Eridel up. I'm going to cast Hold Monster on her. So a creature I can see within range. She has to succeed on a Wisdom saving throw.
What? She's not a...
She's a creature, right? She counts as a creature.
There's different, because there's Hold Person as well, ain't there?
Yeah, because there's Hold Person, which is specifically for humanoids. So what? Give me the... Can you put the spell in the chat? I just want to check.
Choose a creature.
Yeah, I just want to double check. Choose a creature that you can see within.
I imagine that the benefit of the spell is that you can just use it on people as well as anything else.
Yeah, it does say choose a creature you can see within range. Wisdom save or be paralyzed for the duration. This spell has no effect on undead. Okay. Yeah. All right. So she'll have to make a wisdom save. She gets advantage on this particular save. Let me get back to her.
I'm so stressed. I'm stressed.
Ah, where's the sheet?
I'm so stressed too.
I'm so stressed.
Okay, that is going to be on a wisdom save. That's going to be a 17.
No, that's my that's my save.
You are kidding
me. That's bang on my save.
You look over. What's the flavour of your?
It's like golden chains begin to like wrap her up and try to.
As the chains wrap around her and dig into like the wood that aren't, it's not really digging into the wood, but those chains around her begin to wrap around and chain her down. You watch her kind of constrained for a second as she looks towards you and her eyes flare purple, and you watch the chains have this kind of glow of purple around the individual links as you watch it just kind of vibrate and shatter.
This is not good!
That won't work on me.
Okay.
And immediately, it's going to go to Aria. Unless you've got anything else you wish to do, actually, I should ask.
A bonus action.
Just in case. Bonus action, shit yourself?
I jumped out the window. No, movement. I'm gonna run over and stand here and try and like just be another target because.
All right.
Friend nearly dead.
Okay.
Wait, can I fly?
Oh, that's only on spells. Okay.
Oh, is that a bad idea? No, I'm gonna do it. I'm going there. That's my turn.
That's so you can anti-stun us.
We hadn't rested yet, had we?
You had not. I'm just getting. Oh, the music's going weird. So here we go. Which brings us to Aria. So I'm going to need you to make me a.
Do you want it in private?
Yep. Yeah, just roll it to me.
No.
It's just a straight roll with death saves, isn't it?
Just a straight D20 roll.
This is so stressful.
That's in private.
Okay. Keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Which brings us to Gaiac. You are paralyzed.
Mm-hmm.
You get to make your save. So make another intelligence save.
Is it?
It is an intelligence save.
Intelligence, okay. I'm going to use Indomitable.
Okay.
What's that do?
I can redo a save.
Reroll.
Okay.
5 less.
As you try to resist it, you watch it further crack down on your mind as your head is in agony, which brings us to Storm.
Oh my god, right.
You've watched Aria drop like that.
I'm a fucking idiot.
Oh god.
Your rogues are like some of your biggest damage dealers in terms of single hits, so yeah. I'm kind of I'm letting you know how this feels.
Storm is gonna bonus action prepare his blade, and the familiar runes light up, and he's gonna then take one of the runes and then throw in the middle of the ground this like black pool of the familiar milk, and it's gonna shoot up, and on I'm gonna say on Zuko, Aria, Gaiak, and myself. Sorry, Kensei, I can't fit you in. Just haven't got enough spell slots.
Can you do it with someone unconscious?
Oh.
Yeah, she is unconscious. What is it specifically that you're looking for?
It's just willing creatures.
What's the spell?
Intellect Fortress.
So you could target her because she can't concentrate on something because she's unconscious.
Yeah.
You can,
it's me
but she's still alive, so you can still use her as a creature as a target.
Yeah, I think I will use
her.
So
if she dies, she becomes an object.
All right.
Yeah. So I can still target her, technically.
All right, Ewan.
You can.
Yeah. So
I didn't want to go there,
so now everyone I mentioned, they all have resistance to psychic damage and advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
That's perfect.
Okay. So clutch.
I'm gonna do a broken skull for that.
Oh, actually, yeah. I'm just reading that it's saving throws. Can I actually switch? Sorry, Zuko. Can I switch it for Kensei? Because then he can. I'll just.
If you want. So who's it on again?
Yeah, no, it's good.
On Kensei instead of Zuko.
Yeah, it's a good decision.
So now he has...
Sorry, give me a second. The roll 20's being fucking slow. Oh my god, come on.
Was intellect
Fortress
black milk?
Why have I got like 4 different things on me?
Can you guys put
they all the black
on
milk
you?
Yeah.
If you those of you that I put them on Kensei. Those of you that have put that on, can you put the little broken skull thing on? I've just put it on Kensei. Thank you. And that'll be Gaiak as well.
Yeah, I'm just looking for this.
You have that on you because you are paralyzed, you are unconscious, you are prone, and now you have this thing on you. That's why you have 4 on you. They're all the different conditions.
I have the Intellect Fortress.
You have Intellect Fortress too.
Oh shit, cool.
Everyone but Zuko. And the flavour of it is, I like from the blade, like a pool of black milk opens up in the ground, and then like with sparks of lightning, it sparks and arcs on top of your heads, and you've got like this pool of like spherical black milk.
Like the black milk return.
With lightning orbiting.
Why is it milk?
You know what?
While I'm stunned, you just see some vomit just drip out of my beak.
All right. Is there anything else, Storm?
Just demand. Everyone, snap out of this. That's all. Yeah.
All right. Which brings us to Kensei. So, you are paralyzed. So I need you to make me the intelligence saving throw, please.
At advantage.
And with advantage now.
Why do I feel like this is you and taking revenge on us?
15?
Oh, is that enough?
15.
Yeah?
15. Okay. As you have this effect on you, and you can feel like your mind effectively like caving in on itself. It just feels like your brain is being crushed. You take a second, you close your eyes, if you have any eyes behind that mask, and try to focus as much as you can, remembering those meditation techniques. It's not exactly the ideal situation, but trying to center yourself. You breathe, exhale, try to ignore what's going on as much as you can to gain control of your body again, and you find yourself disappearing within yourself, seeing the sakura tree and the blossoms flowing in the wind, and the image of someone, and the pain ceases and you return to where you are within the room. You have succeeded the saving throw. But that is the end of your turn.
Daddy
which brings us back to Eridel. However, as it comes back to Eridel, she switches round and looks towards the rest of you.
Alistair. Thank fuck.
Out in the park, you and your sister walk through the Oh, that is a bit too depressing.
I see the view of Ferra Carta go past me.
You do. You and your sister are walking through the park, discussing the adventures that you are telling to her, as you just discuss how life has been. As you're just continuing this walk, just thinking about everything that's been going on. I'm going to move you over to a different map now because I'm not letting you guys get this tactician in this time. So as you discuss all these events, and just remember times of being young, you pass by a tree. Just bear in mind, everyone, that I can hear that the Roll20 popping up. As you pass by a tree, there are many trees here in the park, but as you pass by a fairly wide-trunked one, talking with Anna, you spot something at the corner of your eye. To your right. What is it? What do you see? You're looking at something.
Do I see anything, or is it just like a glimpse that it just disappeared?
As you look over, you can still see there is some kind of form by the tree, stood there just watching you, kind of like half behind it.
Yes, just wait here for a second. I'm just gonna check something. I'm just gonna walk.
You sure everything's all right?
Yes, it's just old memories.
Suppose I can understand that.
Don't run off like you usually do. I'm
not promising you anything.
If you do, I will do the thing that you hate.
You wouldn't dare.
Try me. And I'm just gonna...
Alright, I'll wait here.
And I'm gonna go over to the tree.
Alright, as you take a few steps over, you can see it begins to slowly disappear behind the tree.
As soon as it starts,
subtly.
As soon as it starts to disappear, I'm missy stepping towards the tree to get there.
Alright, as you appear, you disappear in like a flash of light and reappear behind the tree, and you can see the outline of a very familiar form. Stood in front of you is the, I wouldn't say towering, but at least a foot or two above you, form of a shadowed figure in a cloak. You cannot see beneath the hood, but you do just see the form.
Be warned. Your friends are in danger. Leave the city at once.
Leave the city?
Doing that, I'm going to run back to Anna. I'm going to grab her on both shoulders and be like, go back home now. Go. And I'm going to...
What's wrong?
I'm going to put her hood up and just push her. Go! And I'm...
What are you doing? I don't understand.
Go.
Talk to me, Alistair!
I'll be back. Don't worry. Go. 5.
Don't get yourself killed.
Good.
As she begins to run.
Running back to the fucking place.
Alright. As you begin to run back.
Fuck it, I'm using Misty Step to get there faster.
Alright, you begin to run through the streets as you charge back in the direction of the inn. However, it is a far ways away. As you run... Oh, fucking hell, come on, turn the fucking music off. Come on, man. So as you run, Alistair, the rest of you are in the middle of this fight as Eridel once again turns around, looking towards you. I'm gonna roll to see if she gets that ability back. She does not. With that, she is going to...
Oh my god.
She's going to... She's going to turn to Zuko, who is a bit of an inconvenience right now. She flicks the dagger out and is going to strike at you. Okay, that is probably not going to hit.
Wow. My armor class is quite low.
Oh, it might actually hit. That's an 11.
No, not quite.
Okay,
oh, hang on. Actually, let me just double check. I don't think I have my armor on right now. Mine would only be 13 with mage armor, right? And I haven't cast that today.
What would your AC be without it? What's your dex?
It's +2. No. Yeah, my dex is +2. So
yeah, so even unarmored, you'd still be on a 12 AC.
Yeah.
So either way, she swings round and you see this moment where she's about to move, and whether or not there's like a moment of hesitation, you're not too sure, but she swings round and just misses you. That won't happen again, and she swings round with the other one. Okay, that one is definitely going to hit. That's a 19.
Yep.
For 6 psychic damage. Okay. So that one catches you straight in the shoulder blade, and you watch, like you don't watch, but you see both of them are visible verbs. You feel the sensation of your arm going dead for just a second as your nerves burn in agony. Now you know what it's like for all the enemies that Eridel has come into combat with.
I feel like that's you saying that.
That was definitely me saying that. I feel like there's got to be something else that I'm missing here. Let's see here. Nah, I think we're good for now. Oh, of course we've got that ability that I forgot, but that's fine. That will be the end of her turn, which brings us immediately to you, Zuko. What would you like to do? I didn't realise Hondo was here.
That's bitch freaking out. Let's try this again, shall we? And I'm gonna cast Hold Monster again. I think it's my best bet.
Alright. She gets the same thing?
Same saving throw.
Alright. Oh yeah, I mean, I doubt that's gonna fail. I'm pretty sure that's an 18. Yes, that's an 18.
For God's sake! Yeah, same thing again then.
You know what they say about doing the same thing twice?
Sometimes it works!
Unfortunately, you won't live to find out.
Oh.
You're really mad.
Zuko's coming up a bit.
I mean, if Aria was conscious,
Aria, roll me a death saving private, please. You know what happens if a certain number is rolled.
Oh
No.
We've already seen this happen before with Sam.
Can you imagine?
No, we can't speak about it.
Alright.
Okay.
She's not. She doesn't. She can still see. You can still see her chest like moving up and down. Alright, which brings us immediately to Gaiak. You are still stunned. You get to make the save with advantage.
With
Intelligence saving throw, please.
Oh, come on, Gaiak. I know. Pulse that bird brain.
Indominant the thing. Can you do that again?
I only get it once per rest.
God.
Damn.
Why?
Alright. Okay, is that anything? You can't do anything else? You can't use Indomitable?
No, I only get it once, no. I'll double check if I only get it once.
Okay, so I'm gonna blip across the room with Misty Step to here.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna crouch down. I'm gonna flavor it that I'm using the black milk. as a method
Come on,
of,
Black Milk.
as a method of psychic healing.
Save us.
I'm gonna kind of like
Okay.
press it into. I'm basically gonna try to do a medicine check because you can do that, right? You can stabilize people.
You can indeed. I believe it is a DC 10 straight off. It's been a while since anyone's tried to do this.
Yeah, but
So it's a medicine check.
yeah, and it's gonna be in the flavor of. I'm trying to bring her out of a psychic coma through the black milk. Medicine!
Okay. So as you get down, you take that moment to use the black milk to try and like you're almost visualizing stabilizing her synapses. You're trying to make sure that she doesn't lose consciousness here, and you watch like the sort of crackling of energy as Storm attempts to use his medical knowledge and his manipulation of this arcane spell that he's cast to make sure that you're not bleeding out anymore. You are unconscious, but you are stable now. As you do this, and you kind of shoot over to the other side, you see her turn around to meet your gaze. We won't be having any of that. And with that, we'll bring us to Kensei.
What does that mean, though? What? Is she about to just like raise the dagger in the air and just?
I just need to get up.
Eredel do this in the fucking battle royale.
If I can get up, I can get away from her.
Where was this?
Kensei.
She's been stabilized. She's been stabilized now, right?
Yeah.
As far as you can tell. Just so you're aware what the room is, this red line here with a rope is a curtain that is like covering up the bath area. You all have rooms that are virtually identical.
Not blood then. I thought it was blood.
It's not blood. Yeah, it's technically a blood stain in the actual thing, but it's supposed to be a red color.
It's like, looks like someone took a rope and just went for the effort of like blood for some reason.
Yeah, who knows, eh? But it is your go, Kensei. What do you want to do?
Gotta surround her.
Beyond stressed. Stress doesn't even cover how I feel. Is it Jack? Are you speaking?
It is Jack.
You're muted, dude.
No, I'm not panicking. I'm just thinking of a strategy.
Oh, right.
15.
He's muted for me.
So, since Aria's unconscious, no flanking, right?
Nope.
Okay. Fuck it. I got it for the advantage. So I'm flanking with. Right. Oh, actually, does it count? Because he's stunned, Gaiac.
That's a good question. No, he is incapacitated whilst he's stunned, so I'm going to say it's also not flanking.
In that case, okay, I'm still.
You have to have someone who's like actually engaged in combat.
Okay,
basically.
in that case, I'm going to stay here. I'm not going to go all the way around.
Sure.
I'm going to make sure to turn my swords round so that it's the non-lethal flat side of the sword.
No, boring, killer. Go for the kill.
It would solve.
Damn.
Probably like a quarter of our problems, but not all of them.
Oh wow, fucking hell. Alright, make your attack rolls.
Oh, bloody hell.
Oh.
20?
Someone just drop out of Discord? Or?
I don't know.
Might have been.
Hayden's having a bit of a time, I think.
Okay. Alright, Yep, what's your...
Oh.
Are you making attacks on her?
Yeah, does a 20 hit?
Is it just not working? Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah, it's just because all the text has come through, I can't see. Yes, oh, I shouldn't presume that, actually. Let me check. Does a 20 hit?
What?
It does hit.
Oh,
it does hit.
I was about to say rogue AC.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know AC off by heart.
Oh wow, I did really bad in that damage there. Jesus.
Oh, of course, it's 8 damage. All right. Damn. Should have raged.
Okay.
True. I was wondering.
Don't say that. Too late.
Sorry, I'm just trying to memorize how many times I can attack.
That's why I was asking about the bonus action thing, because you know.
Okay.
Oh, I just need to get up.
All right, I've got 3 more attacks to go. It's fine.
You do?
Oh, the damage is add.
Yeah, that will definitely hit.
What is this poo-poo damage?
Stress.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, better. And last one.
And last one. Alright.
18?
Creeped up.
That will just hit.
Oof.
18 just hit.
So all of those attacks, as you hit her across with the blunt of the weapon, trying to not hurt her, or execute her, I suppose. You land every strike as she seems to have very clearly put herself in a situation of being surrounded, which will bring us, unless you've got anything else to do, Kensei?
Oof. Because it's her next, isn't it?
It is.
Fuck it. It's action surge. Just to, like...
Get her down. Get her down.
4 more attacks. Here we go.
Jesus.
Fucking hell. Alright.
9 points of damage.
That will hit. And does the damage, yep.
29 to hit, 11.
Wow. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, it could have been.
You could have got advantage.
I feel for the bonus action.
If I was conscious.
No, I didn't either.
Well.
Alright. Okay, that does a lot of damage. You, with like a ferocious motion,
hang on a minute.
you strike her down.
You've got one more.
You got one more.
Oh, you got one more?
28 points of damage.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, how much damage is that? That's like 90 something.
May can see what's happening here.
It's declining fast.
Is that the end of your turn, Kensei?
That is... Oh, wait, no. Actually, I just remembered. Action Surge doesn't give me my bonus action back, does it?
It doesn't, no.
Ignore that last hit then, because I would have needed my bonus action.
I see. I had a feeling it was only 3, but thank you for catching that. Alright, in which case then, moves on to Eridel. Does she get...
Oh, that would be bad.
Oh, she got it.
We're all here.
Who's in this position? Right.
No!
All in range. We're all in range.
10.
Oh
she
my
is going
God.
to move. She's going to move over to here. So, Zuko, you get a melee
Down her.
attack of opportunity on her.
And so does stun. You're stunned.
Is it worth?
Punch her in the face.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Punch her.
No, I don't think.
She falls
I
into
was
the
also hard
fire.
this was
Get her down.
I don't think Zuko would punch her. He's just like, oh!
Oh, she's not going to do anything? Okay, I was just
He's
waiting.
just
I don't
kinda
know
like,
why I
"Ah!"
was waiting there. Alright. Okay, Jesus. I'm actually going to... Oh, fucking hell, I need another light on in here because it's actually just... Hold on a second, I'm going to go put another light on because I need to be able to see some shit.
Stress.
So right there, we all have advantage except Zuko.
If I get hit though, that's automatically 2 saves gone.
Which
Your saves to reset, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah, but if I
don't
get
reset.
hit with damage, I take
damage.
2 failures automatically.
Oh
No,
shit!
but you're stable at the moment.
Yeah, but if I take damage, I'm still down.
Your death saves stay until you rest as well, I believe. I don't know.
Is that how it works?
Death saves reset after you're stabilized. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I swear.
Yeah,
like,
but
once
when
stabilise,
you get
take
hit-
damage again.
But
You'll
once
lose.
But
I'm
you're
stable.
right, though. Yeah.
If I get hit with damage, that's 2 failures automatically.
Yeah, but you'd have to be unconscious for that to happen. You're
Yeah,
currently
you have
stable.
to go unconscious again.
Okay,
and then...
right,
So
okay.
if
So
she
I'm
takes damage
a bit
again,
confused
she
with
goes
how that
back to-
works.
So if you take damage again, then you'll become unstable once again.
I'll become unstable.
You also
Right, okay.
you also don't automatically fail in like mind saving throws. It's only strength and dexterity you fail automatically when you're unconscious.
Right, okay.
Everything else is like still.
Okay, I didn't know that.
automatically
Oh my god.
So,
Oh.
Eridel moves back into this position around, like, we'll say she, like, as you do that final swing, as much as she takes the hit, she skips, like, under your leg and just darts underneath, leaping up, and you watch her head kind of glow purple. Eridel. You don't remember how you got here. The last thing you remember is looking in the mirror and seeing that distorted image. One side, the deformed, illithid appearance. The other side, yourself. After that, there was blackness. and now you're here stood in the middle of a snowstorm raging. You can't see more than a few feet beyond you in every direction. The snow hitting your face, your limbs freezing. What do you wish to do?
Again? We're doing this again? Oh my god.
I can just put you down right now.
No, it's fine. I am. So the storm, like, is it bad? Like.
It's bad. You can't see anything beyond a few feet in front of you.
Can I try and start piling snow, like, in the direction of the storm to make, like, a wind guard, like a shield against the storm?
Make me a survival check.
Oh my god! Survival. Okay.
Alright. Instinctively, before you're even thinking about it, you're already on your knees, pulling the snow into a pile in front of you, patting it down, creating some kind of barrier. After a few minutes, you lie back against it, your hands freezing and red from just how cold it is, as you manage to have created some kind of shield in the right direction as the wind does begin to kind of blow across it, but the barrier at least protects you for the moment. As you sit there in the cold, you see a form beyond. A large humanoid shape. You always were a failure. Just a shadow walking around the periphery, or the circumference, I suppose I should say, of the kind of circle that you can see in the snowstorm. What do you want to do?
I'm guessing that I'd be able to recognise that voice.
You do?
Okay.
It is familiar to you as perhaps your father.
Okay. I'm gonna call out to it. Fuck! Help me!
Prove you're worth saving.
Oh shit! I don't know what to do. Oh fuck! I don't know.
You begin to watch his silhouette disappear.
No!
Failure!
No! Come back!
He's gone. Within the snowstorm, you start seeing a blur of motion, shadows fighting. You watch one drop to the ground.
Oh my god. The storm's still going on, right?
It's raging, it's not stopping.
Oh my god.
You watch above you as the clouds, even though the storm is happening, you can just see like the vague outline of the sky above as the dark black clouds begin to coalesce, and a spark of light begins to erupt from within, and a bolt of lightning shoots down and slams directly in front of you, and just sprays snow and water and steam as the heat of the lightning shatters across your face, and you just kind of stumble back into the small mound that you've created against the storm.
Oh my god. Okay, fuck it. The person who's down, I'm running towards them.
You run, getting up and without thinking, darting towards whatever form has just fallen. Its shadow remains as you continue to run towards it. It's like you never seem to get there, but roll me an intelligence check. We'll make it a charisma check, because that is the common theme here.
Oh shit.
You run and you run until your legs feel like they're gonna shatter, frozen solid, as you just stumble forward. Your face hits the snow, and you just watch the shadow disperse. It's gone.
Is there anything around?
Well, you'll have to find out in a moment. The rest of you
Oh, wow.
Aerodel looks towards you as across your minds another surge of energy. I need every single one of you to make me an intelligence save.
Even if we're already stunned?
Even if you're already stunned.
Okay.
Every single one of you.
Right. We all get advantage except Zuko.
Look at it this way. It gives you an extra chance to get out of it, Sam.
Yes!
Yeah, okay, 17.
Yes, Queen!
18.
We will have advantage, right?
Okay, I have protection of the talisman, so I can add a d4 if I fail.
Ooh, 16.
So let me roll that. Oh, yes.
Nice.
19.
19. All right. So we got a 17, 25, an 18, a 16, and a 19. Okay.
You're gonna have to use me, talisman.
Okay. Interesting. So as she steps back and blasts this wave across, those of you that have already kind of been under the effects of that kind of arcane influence, you feel the pressure trying to slip into your minds, and you do feel like a shooting pain, but it's nothing compared to what it was before. Each of you takes 6 psychic damage. Unfortunately, Aeria, that does mean you fall you do fall unstable again.
How much damage?
But you're still technically damaged.
6 as well.
6.
Apart from Zuko, because we have resistance to psychic.
Yep.
Fine.
Oh, okay.
We take 3.
All right. Interesting.
Wait, but that means I take damage. So.
You do take. Well, you take 3 damage because you are resistant to it because of the thing.
Yeah.
Which just knocks you back down to 0 again.
Of course,
and you
yeah.
fall
Sorry,
on, you
I'm
fall unstable.
panicking. Sorry.
It's alright. We've not been here for a very long time.
Because I saved, I am still stunned though, right?
You are still stunned.
Okay.
You are still stunned because that's technically a new one.
Oh my god.
This is technically just for the damage and the condition.
Okay, cool.
Such a shame as well.
Oh, wow,
Alright, as your resistance to that effect, she kind of stands back. Very, very lucky. And that will bring us to Zuko.
I've got one last trick, and then I'm going to get very angry.
Please get angry.
I'm gonna do some symbols with my hand, and the lamp begins to float a little bit. My tongue glows silver, and I'm gonna cast Mass Suggestion, only targeting Aerodel.
Alright. Alright.
And I'm gonna say...
Oh no.
I suggest you go the fuck to bed.
That's right.
Alright, hold on, I gotta check a stat block real quick.
That is a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom
Players
save,
are
right?
so confused by this order.
Oh my god.
Everyone outside here
This is
battling
like the
and
last
Zuko
thing
just
I
doing
have
that.
that isn't just violence. So, I'm trying it.
Where's the thing I need? Where's the stat block? There we go. Just need to check. Interesting. I'm very surprised they do not. Okay. Alright. Looks like it isn't. I'm very surprised they don't have immunity to charm.
And stuff.
Alright, so, I mean, unfortunately, she did roll a 21.
Well then, never mind, I guess.
What the
I
fuck?
suggest you die. And
Mean things to me.
anything else, Zuko?
I'm gonna... Fuck, I don't even have any bonus actions apart from, like, I can fly a little bit as well. Oh, shit. No, that's it. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna just move over here. Just gonna move up there.
Alright. Aeria.
Oh my
Here we
God,
go
you
again.
did everything I've thrown at you.
Okay. Okay.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
What
Alright.
does that mean?
Alright. Okay. Now, can I get to you?
What do you mean?
Oh no! What?
Oh, fuck.
What's going on?
Damn. Shit.
Someone get her up now. That does
I'm
not
on
sound good. Someone get her up now.
Kensei, you are a problem. Is what she says.
Sorry, I heard you say that in the voice of a 20-year-old man there for a second.
Guy, as it comes to your turn,
Yeah.
you see her kind of as she's like she's darted between Kensei's legs. She's done some kind of like mind blast thing. Actually, you are. Oh yeah, you can't do anything anyway. So you roll me a save, please, an intelligence saving throw.
Come on, guy. Come on. You're smarter than this. I have clicked it. I guess I'll... Oh, there... Oh, for fuck's sake.
No, with the body.
So fucking dumb.
What the fuck? It's getting worse and worse.
Forgetting that, Storm.
Seeing what's happened again.
Well, just before your turn,
Oh shit.
as she kind of looks over towards Aria, where she kind of like goes unconscious again, and Eridel, as you're face first in the snow, you hear a voice echoing throughout the snowstorm. So you hear this as well as to you guys, Eridel speaks. I was so hoping I would get to kill your little friend. Unfortunate. Perhaps next time.
What?
Storm, it is your turn.
Seeing what has happened, seeing that I'm probably losing Val-Aeria again and she slipped into unconsciousness again, I'm gonna do what I did last time, try and stabilize her, bring her out of her psychic coma. Yeah.
More black milk.
More black milk.
Come on, black milk.
Gallons of black milk.
I like to imagine there's an IV drip.
Bathe in it, Jesus.
Yes. So guys.
Aria is once again stable. God damn it.
Die.
Are you happy for me to say, Ewan? Are you happy for me to say?
Yeah,
I rolled
sure.
a natural one.
Oh. So one more on you.
So
I
had a feeling. You started smiling, and I was like, "Oh God, you wouldn't be doing that if you rolled good."
Yeah. Okay, that's your action, Storm. Anything else?
No, that's all I'll do.
All right, Kensei.
Luckily they've reset, otherwise you'd be fucked.
Yeah, definitely.
Come on, miss. Try it with me, everyone. Miss.
Crit.
Oh God.
I would just like to be up.
Yeah, seeing how bad I was doing.
Diane's just watching this as well.
Yeah, I'm just laying there like, what the fuck?
Needs to end now. So, gonna give myself some fighting spirit.
I thought about it. I was waiting, but okay. Oh, you're giving yourself advantage. Alright,
Yeah,
that gives you
fine.
what, 3 rolls?
I'm stress weeing again.
Oof, and I'm gonna go for a Great Weapon Master on these ones. And I'll just say before I go, is like seeing Aria getting down not once but twice, and within the span of the last what would this could have been like 30 seconds?
Yeah.
Yep.
Kensei's in my mindset that this needs to end now, so he just puts one of the swords away and 2 hands on the other one, goes, "Sorry about this." Again, with the flat end of the sword, it's just gonna whack her. 20.
That will hit.
26 points of damage.
Oh, she is going to use her reaction to what's it called?
Uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge. So she's gonna halve that damage. I should have fucking raged. I'm so angry with myself. I should have raged. So that's 13.
Well, if you survive these next 2, you might get a chance to. So there you go. 18.
That's your AC, isn't it?
Oh no! Oh shit! I shouldn't have said that.
Unlethally.
No, yeah. She can't have this one. How do you want to do this?
Again.
Execute her.
This is she right now.
And just like as I go in for I hit her with the first one, she jumps back just out of my reach, just like I can't do the full damage. And with my other hand, I reach forward, pull the shirt forward, and go, Sorry about this. And just headbutt her with the mask and knock her out.
Nice.
As you pull the blade back, you just reel forward, crack her in the head, and you watch like the purple beginning to flicker. As you watch her begin to go limp in your arms. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything else.
I am like legit shaking.
She like falls unconscious.
Okay, do we want to make sure everyone's alive and then we can fix this problem?
I'm gonna run into the hallway and just make sure no one's seen or heard anything.
I mean, we made a racket.
Just make. There wasn't many loud things happening apart from
Mitch, you know what to do if people ask questions. You know.
Murder him. Kill him.
No.
Pay him.
Something a little bit more.
Oh.
Saucy, you know.
I can't pay with money, but I can. Yeah, I'm gonna run into the hallway and just check there's no one really obviously about to snitch. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Okay. So as you dart out into the hallway,
Sam paralyzed.
as you dart into the hallway, you did make some noise in there, and there was some shouting. As you dart into the hallway, no one's come out into the hallway. You can't hear anything immediately around you, but roll me a perception check.
Gotcha. Perception check. 21. Natural 20, baby.
Oh shit.
Okay, as you listen out, you can't hear any movement within the inn. There is a fair amount of traffic going on outside, and the fight didn't actually last particularly long.
No.
And there wasn't any majorly loud things that happened beyond a few hits with some blades and the shouting. You feel pretty confident actually that no one heard you.
I'm just gonna be extra careful. Are we upstairs?
You're on the 4th level.
Fourth level. Holy shit! All right.
Well, technically the 5th floor,
right?
Because there is the ground floor, and which you came into.
There's not like a tavern in this. This is just like a hotel idea, right?
This is basically just a hotel. It's an inn.
So I don't have to worry about
no bar.
Okay. I'm just gonna come back in, close the door behind me, and stand up against it. I think we're fine. And I'm just gonna walk over and tap Gaiak and see if I can help him.
Alright, as you walk over towards Gaiak, those of you that are paralysed are no longer paralysed the moment she goes unconscious. However, I'm going to interrupt really, really quickly. Eridel, as you're face first in the snow and you hear that sound, that voice resonating around, it sounds like your voice, with a slight difference here and there. But then, as the storm intensifies, you hear Kensei's voice ring out around you. Sorry about that. And then just the snowstorm just encircles you and snow piles on top of you until you're effectively drowning below the snow, and it just goes black.
Oh, that's fun. That's real fun.
Let's do it again.
No!
One more thing that you see. As the storm, before the snow kind of fully encapsulates you, you see kind of stood amid the storm a form that may have been described to you earlier on. Someone in a kind of bluish cloak who kind of looks down at you. They seem to be like a young looking woman, though you can't see too many of the kind of features beyond the hood of the cloak, as she looks at you with a sad, almost pitying look. And the snow fills up above you, and you fall into darkness. Back in the room, the rest of you who are now beginning to kind of come upon yourselves after the oh no. That was a sentence. After knocking Eridel unconscious, you can see that Aria is, still unconscious herself, but is stable. But the rest of you who are kind of still paralysed, that effect wears off. That intense agony in the mind does begin to fade.
Let's move her to the bed, not on the floor.
Yes, we should.
Maybe back in Gaiak in her room, not in this room, please.
That's
I mean, if we do that, we'll have to carry an unconscious woman outside of a room that's been making a lot of racket.
There was nobody there a moment ago.
Oh.
Yes, it's certainly not comfortable for her to be on the floor here, either of them.
Yes, this bed will do then. Why to the other room?
Well, I think we should keep them apart.
Also, for Aria's sanity, if we don't want her to wake up finding.
I'm gonna attempt to pick up Aria and carry her into our room.
Okay, yeah, you can.
I say attempt because I'm a weak boy.
You're fine. You can pick her up and take her in. Might struggle a little bit, but
drag her. Pick her up by the shoulders.
And honestly, after the shame of just being fucking stunned for that entire battle, I'm not gonna go back into the room. I'm gonna sit with Aria and like make sure that she's okay, and hopefully wait for her to, fingers crossed, wake up.
Okay. As you place Aria in the bed, you pull up a chair and just kind of sit down, feeling sorry for yourself.
We can't be certain that when she wakes up, she might be like that again.
Do we have anything we can bind her with, like rope or chain?
Zuko you can attempt that thing you were trying.
I've failed 3 times and I'm all tapped out.
Oh.
I could have a rest, a short rest.
Oh my God.
I could have a short sit down and try again, but she's unconscious. I'm sure she'll be fine. What are the chances she wakes up in like that again?
Well, whatever had possession of her could do it again. It's not.
Right. Well, perhaps we do just use the rope. We could cut the curtain down and use that.
Not a bad idea.
Well, does anyone have rope on them?
I think I have rope somewhere.
Standard adventurer's tool. I'm used to orbit adventuring longer than I.
That's why Aria has it.
I have an explorer's pack. Is it in here? I can't remember.
Well, we've got plenty of time to figure it out.
Someone's got rope on them.
I've got rope. I think I've used rope before.
Everyone has basically. Yeah. I'm pretty sure every single one of you.
Rope, I'll use a bit of mine and just tie it. Like tie her hands together and put her like on it's like a chair or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't be it wouldn't be dirty Scully without
God.
in there.
Jeez. Fucking hell. I'm not sure I want to see the fan art of this scene. Yeah, you can restrain her.
Yeah,
no, take a bit of time to do that.
I know she could probably conjure up psychic blades anyway, but I'm gonna try and take away any physical ones that she's got as well.
Oh, nice.
Sure. You take out.
She's gonna
some of the
love
blades
this.
So as you take your time to do that, Alistair, you who have been using some spells to kind of move a distance and then just full on running back towards the inn, you slam open the door. Afternoon, sir. How can I help you? Oh no. All right then. As you run up the stairs, up to the 5th floor, running down the hallway, you run over. I mean, down the hallway. What do you want to do as you like get back to where the rooms are? Where are you going?
I'm gonna do. Are both the doors closed?
All the doors are closed as of right now, I believe.
I'm just gonna try and like burst into my room.
Into your room? Who was in your?
Ian Vargas.
Sure.
Oh. Oh no, that was.
No, that's where I was. That's where we just had the fight. Yeah.
It was. Oh, it was Eridel.
Yeah.
So you guys, who is still in Eridel's room? Are you tying her up in there?
I don't remember.
Can't remember. You can decide now before.
Gaiak and Aria are the only ones who have left.
Okay.
But didn't Gaiac carry Eridel away?
No, he carried
Aria.
Aria away to our
Got ya.
room.
Alright, so you burst open the door and you can see Eridel is currently tied to a chair and the others are kind of like surrounding the area looking, like talking to each other in the middle of conversation. Aria and Gaiac are not there.
Shit, we can explain! she went mad. Something took control of her and she tried to kill Aria and the rest of us.
What the fuck?
Well, honestly, what the fuck is the correct response?
Is everyone okay? Alive?
No.
I think Aria's a little
everyone
worse for
alive?
wear. But everyone,
badly.
everyone's alive, though.
I managed to stabilize her. It was some kind of psychic coma. I feel her slipping away. But she's okay, I think.
Alright, I'll deal with that in a second. I'm gonna go over to Eridel.
Is it when you hit 0 that you revert, or is it when you die?
It's when I die.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Question,
Wait, what?
Alistair, why did
So close.
why
Very
did you come
close.
back in a huff? Did you know something was going wrong?
I'll explain in a minute. Just need to sort this out. Untie her from the chair. Untie her.
Do it!
We have no idea. If she gains consciousness, she could just return
Yes,
back.
she attacked you.
Untie me.
She attacked you, and if she wakes up herself, she will attack you when she finds out she's tied to a chair.
Okay.
Either way, you're
Yeah,
gonna be attacked.
I'd rather take the latter. You didn't see her. She almost
I can
kills
try
Aria.
something. Yes, and I'm trying to fix it now. Let me try something, okay? Just untie her.
I mean,
and
she's-
go-
Well, she's unconscious.
Yes, she's unconscious. What's
Not
the
for
harm right
long.
now?
No.
I'll pull out the dagger that Brenna gave me and just cut her free. I'm sure it'd be fine.
Alright, put her on the bed where it's comfy, and as she's on the bed, I'm gonna just do I have it prepared? That's the question, actually.
I want to do something. Do I have that thing prepared? Or...
Do I have it prepared? That is the question.
It is a good question, one that
No.
I would like you to know.
Oh my god.
Redell. What?
Bredel.
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 Redale?
Bread hell. Hell made of bread.
I'll be eating bread in hell because that's where she nearly sent me.
Let's get this.
Let's get
Let's get this bread out. So stupid.
Oh, we're children.
Using jokes to cope with our trauma.
I was one roll away from death. I just want everyone to know that.
Yeah, I just
Yeah, you
want you
rolled
to
a
know
natural
that
one on your
if,
death save, didn't you?
if Kensei hadn't done something there, I would have definitely have gone to kill you, just letting you know that.
Oh, yeah, because Kensei was in front of her.
I had a
wasn't she?
feeling.
I can't miss the opportunity for Eridel to kill Aria. Come on now.
Imagine the
I don't get that
fucking-
chance.
I would
very
cry.
often.
I had a
I'd
feeling that's
sob
where it was going, so I was
uncontrollably.
like, gotta end this.
Okay,
I just hope she learns
so-
from this.
So you pick up Eridel, who's now
Well,
on time, and
Aria,
place her on
because
the
she
bed,
nearly
whatever it
died.
is.
I want to do just
No,
like,
really.
I don't have it prepared. I don't have detect magic prepared. I just want to
Right.
do like, can I do an arcane check to see if like she's got any lingering
Roll an
magic?
arca- you-
Maybe.
You can roll an Arcana check and see if there's anything that you can recognise about this or what you said. I'm going to give you a disadvantage because you didn't see what
Yeah,
happened.
yeah, no
you just
worries.
see a person in front of you, basically.
Okay. Going. Ah, 11.
Oh, wow. Yeah. As far as you're aware, she uses like psionic magic. There was something weird that happened before you left. That could be related, but otherwise, you don't know anything about. You don't really know anything about psionics or how her magic works. If it's magic.
Just in case, on her body, I'm going to cast Dispel Magic. If there's any, like, basically lingering magic that's used to control her.
Okay, are you attempting to do that on her physical body?
Not taking away her psionic, like, abilities.
I know what you mean. I mean,
that.
you can't really. Yeah, you can't
like
do that
just
anyway,
basically if someone was controlling her basically through magical ways.
Trying to get rid of her magical effects.
Yeah, basically. That's
okay. I'm just asking in case you accidentally like
kill her,
dispel like an actual item that she has.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to dispel any.
No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Okay, roll me. What is it?
Is it a wisdom roll?
Wisdom check. Yeah, wisdom check.
13.
All right. As you begin the process of dispelling any kind of magic, going through whatever little ritual it is that you do to try and do that, as the spell finds purchase on her, you don't feel anything being dispelled. If there's anything there, it's not been dispelled, but otherwise, you believe that there isn't any kind of magical effect on her currently.
For now, she should be fine, I believe.
Don't
if she gets up and tries to attack you again under a mind control, just scream. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to hear it. I'm gonna go into the other room with Gaia and Aria.
Storm, do you know what that was?
Storm gonna reply?
Storm is sat on a chair, just staring at her. And I think he wouldn't have heard you. Deep in thought.
Storm?
Hmm? Oh, what?
Have you come across anything like this in your studies? Like, you're studying psionics, right?
Of a sort, yes. I have no idea. I have my theories. It's no coincidence she left, and that happened after we had that peeping Tom.
Yes.
In her brain.
Do you think perhaps whoever is watching her is behind this?
It's plausible, yes, but this world is chaotic. Could be merely a coincidence, even.
Something completely unrelated.
Yes.
That wouldn't be very easy to figure out, would it?
So is the chaotic nature of the arcane.
I just hope she wakes up her normal self.
So do I.
I'd rather be berated than stabbed.
Yes, even that niche bit of pain I received from that blast, I couldn't stand that for anymore.
Well, I need to take a short rest and just regain my strength. So keep an eye on her.
It's okay. I'll watch over her.
I'm gonna try and spend this time short resting.
All right. Sure. In which case, as you take that time to kind of sit down and take a short rest, Alistair, you head into the room where Aria is currently laying on the bed and Gaiak is there, kind of staring at either himself or just like clearly not in a good headspace. But Aria is unconscious.
You okay?
Yes, it's not me you should be worried about. She's alive, but she's not well.
I'm gonna go over to Aria and just put my hand on her forehead and just cast Cure Wounds. As this warm golden energy just radiates over her body, curing her.
Thank you very much.
Heck yeah.
I'm gonna do it. Fuck it, 6th level.
Give it to me.
Some hit points back.
Give it to me.
Give it to me, I'm worth it.
Honey, I'm worth it.
That's 30 hit points of healing.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll take it.
Okay.
Does this mean she's conscious now?
Yeah, is she conscious?
So as you are healed and the wounds that are kind of across you, which aren't exactly like, there aren't many physical wounds, there's a little bit of bruising here and there.
Just mental.
But a lot of it is like sort of nerve repairing, like you've blown out a lot of nerve from the psionic attacks. So as they repair themselves, you feel like this numbing sensation in your unconsciousness and you begin to awake as that numb feeling washes over you. You begin to get some sensation. You know, when your leg goes dead and
pins and needles,
goes through pins and needles. You basically have got that across your whole body, like from the head down, and it does begin to fade, but it will take a little while for it to dissipate.
I wouldn't move if I were you. Just
take it slow. How are you feeling?
Didn't think she would take it that bad. But the pause.
What happened?
She'd been gone for a while, and we walked into her room. She was laying on the floor, and she just attacked it. It wasn't her.
Tomorrow? Is it late at night? I'm guessing. It's like late evening.
It is beginning to head into like early evening. At this point, probably about 6-ish time. So the sun is down outside. You can see the darkness mostly encapsulating the sky. It's pretty cold.
Tomorrow, you guys are packing your things and leaving.
Oh, sorry.
What's this?
Why?
You guys.
But this was nothing to do. Wherever we were, this could have happened.
What?
It's nothing to do with where we
What's-
are.
When the reason I came back here in a rush is because when I was in the park with my sister, I saw him, Kufa. And he said, my comrades are in danger. Here.
Alistair, we're in danger wherever we go.
Yes, but the only reason you're here is because of me.
The only reason we're here is, it's more than just yourself, Alistair.
You guys are leaving, I'll sort out whatever happening in Dayford.
Would you leave you here?
I don't think that's a good idea.
It was going to happen inevitably.
I disagree.
I was never gonna be in Ferra Carta forever.
Well, none of us are here together, but we can't continue on without you, Alistair.
Yes, you can.
No, we can't. I nearly died in there, Alistair.
If
And
you
you
was,
didn't.
if you was with us, it would have been a lot easier.
Lucky.
It was close.
Well, you're always lucky, Aria. That's your thing. You're always lucky.
Alistair,
What's
if you're not leaving, I'm not. And I'd like to see you make me try. I can fly, so.
For me, when I had to face my family, I want to be there for you.
I'm not forcing you guys to leave.
Well,
I'm not going to do that. But I'm telling you guys, please, just go. Just go.
Did he say anything beyond us just being in danger?
Are in danger here. Specifically here. Not wherever you go, you are in danger here. And what happened with Eridel, the scrying, everything, it's because of me.
I'll say it again, Alistair. We're in danger wherever we go.
Yes, but he said you were in danger here.
We're not leaving, Alistair. You can tell us all you like, I'm not going anywhere.
When I die again, I'm going to need you there, so...
Is there a free room that no one's using at the moment?
There is, I believe, one room that no one's in currently.
I think
yes.
wouldn't Ryan
Vargas are in there.
Yeah.
You've got 4 rooms. So Kensane Storms is not being used currently.
Just pack your things and leave. I'm going to walk out. And I'm going to go to the empty room. And I'll message you what I'm going to do.
Alright.
Well, let's do whatever the hell they're going to do. Well, I'll message this.
Well, I'm definitely not going to be packing my things.
Yeah, no. I mean, I
don't
can't
even have any things to pack.
I can barely move, so I'm just lying there thinking, the fuck is happening right now?
Okay. Yeah, you tell me what you're going to be doing. As others begin to have a short rest, you can all take a short rest if you don't.
Please.
Don't do any kind of extraneous activity.
I'm big low on health.
But during this momentary short rest, would anyone like to do anything?
I'm gonna roll all of my hit dice because we're about to rest anyway.
Who's in the room? Is Kensei still in the room?
I think
I am.
Unless he said otherwise.
Yeah.
Can I get some hit points back, or am I just like?
I'm gonna say, for the sake of it, yes, but you are still unconscious.
Okay.
For the purposes of something.
During the short rest, I'm just gonna go and like fill Ryan on what happened.
Perfect. I'm almost full.
And then go back and sit with Aria.
Okay. Sure. She'll listen in and kind of check if you're okay. Give you a cuddle.
Storm, that spell you used. What was its purpose?
I began studying it during my time in the Abyss, actually. I had not a lot of time other than to research, really. The purpose is to bolster one's mind, make you feel more in control.
And that's particularly powerful against a psionic opponent.
Extremely effective, yes.
I think I could learn to do that. Something similar, bro.
You mentioned before, didn't you, in the lamp?
Yes, that's right. Do you think that would be useful, or?
Could be very useful. There could be times when I'm incapacitated and we need someone else to do it.
The nature of our enemy, the mind flayers, they get their name from their abilities, right? They're psionic users.
Yes, it's the first threat I've encountered since my youth, really.
I will try to learn it then, this technique.
If you need any help, I'm able to lend you my notes.
That would be helpful.
Can I get out my tome, which it's like a reddish book with this rising orange sun on it, and a shape of like a kind of Bengal tiger jumping to the sun.
What a fantastic book.
Thank you. One of the last remnants of my home I have.
I will treat it very carefully.
I'll need it back as quickly as possible.
Of course.
It's my tome, after all. Got everything in there.
I'll be quick. As long as I gesture over to Eridel,
As long as she doesn't wake up and attempt to kill us again, I'll be very quick.
Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on her. shall need some explaining, and we'll have our questions for sure.
I'll spend the rest of the rest just kind of flicking through that and reading about that particular spell.
Sure. So you spend your time reading through that. Alistair, you may want to rethink some of what you just sent me, because when you go into the room, you put the bag of holding down, removing the scythe out, placing it on the side, trying to take some of the portions of money out there, begin to count it out, go in to take the book out. It's not in there.
Oh, you motherfuckers!
The book's not in there. As you're searching around, a sense of panic washes over you. As you search for the book, it's not in there. It's gone. Would you like to rethink what you just sent me?
Fuck you, Aria. Fuck you.
What would you like to do?
Oh man.
Fuck you, man. No, I'm just gonna write on the back, fuck you, Aria, and leave, and carry on doing what I'm doing.
Okay. So you do that?
You're... Oh.
Alright, well, as the hour passes, Eridel, as you're in this kind of darkness, it's a kind of limbo between being conscious and being unconscious. You don't really hear anything that's going on in the real world, but there's a state of being, but also sort of, you know, that space between dreaming and then being awake.
Yeah.
It kind of disappears, but you're in that place currently. As you begin to feel yourself stirring and awakening after whatever has just happened, the memories of that time before beginning to slip away, the time in the snowstorm, like a dream would. But before you awake, you hear a voice speaking to your ear. Meet me at the fountain by the Druid Park. We should talk. And it just echoes as your eyes flicker open to see yourself lying on your bed in yours and Alistair's room. Storm and Zuko and Kensei are all in the space at various places, and I'm pretty sure Storm is kind of watching over you as you stir from your slumber. What would you like to do?
Gonna, like, my eyes flicker, just acknowledge the space I'm in and kind of look at Storm.
Is that you? Is Eridel in control?
Yes.
Ah, judging from your tone, you don't know what transpired.
What do you mean?
Feel the bump on your head.
Oh,
your body is very tender.
Who the fuck did that?
You.
I just look at Kensei.
Oh.
Kensei's looking in the other direction.
Somebody hijacked your mind and set you to kill mode. You tried to kill us all.
Where are the others?
Not sure. In the other rooms.
Okay, they're fine.
Everyone's alive.
Okay.
Didn't get up too quickly, but do you not remember anything? We've theorized it must be something to do with the visitor you had.
The visitor?
Yes, you said about the presence in your mind.
Oh, yes. Yes, probably. What happened?
You went missing for an hour or so. Came to find you in the room, passed out. Aeria tried to shake you awake, and then you rose and paralyzed everyone with your power I've not seen you use before.
Paralyzed everyone?
Yes, with psychically.
I don't know how to do that.
Very aware of that, yes. It's whoever or whatever is adept. And maybe your mind is much more competent psychically than expected.
Can I test to see if my psionics is still working? I'm not going to produce a full dagger, but I just want to kind of reach my hand up and see if anything comes to my fingers.
Yeah, as you reach your hand up, seems to be working. That energy appears there.
So what's the last thing you remember? Voice, faces, figure, or even a presence? Did you feel the presence before you blacked out?
I felt something. I went into this room to try and work out what it was, and passed out.
Close the book, lean forward. Insight check.
roll me a deception check. Jake, roll me insight. No, because we all know that you're being decepted.
It's not very good.
Yeah, I mean, Arida, roll me a deception.
Oh. I mean, I'm not technically lying.
Wow, not.
I could add a D4 from my back to the talisman. What a failed.
Can you do that after? Okay.
Let me read the ability just to double check.
Yeah, if it says that, if it says after.
Where it fails an ability check, they can add a D4, potentially turn it into a success.
Okay, well, you'd have to know whether you failed or succeeded to know that it failed check. So yes, you could. So you could do it afterwards if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Imagine you roll a 1 right now. Actually, no, that would actually be right.
Yeah.
Still roll a 1, which makes it 10.
Yeah. So technically, you're making the check on her. So you are the one that has to beat a DC or meet a DC. So technically speaking, you do succeed. There's something. You don't know exactly what she is off about her. I mean, obviously she's just woken up and done something crazy, but there's a sense of vulnerability now that allows you to see into whatever persona she creates. Something ain't quite right.
I'll just place the book on the little table. Arida, please, if there's something that you think you need to hide from us, you don't. We can figure this out. Whatever happened, we need to know.
Prevent us from doing, from that happening again.
It won't.
You nearly killed Aeria.
You don't know that.
I thought you said that everyone was alive.
She's alive, but
it came very close.
Where is everyone?
They're just resting next door.
I'm gonna try and sit up and get out of bed.
Easy. I wouldn't advise that. What if you go out on the street and...
I don't need your advice, Storm.
We all need advice.
You're a danger.
Potentially. We need to figure this out. If that happens in the wrong place, it'll be straight to the executioner.
Do I have my things on me? How do I have my shoes on?
Physical weapon. Yeah, you have your armor on, but your physical weapons have been kind of taken away.
Okay, I'm gonna sit up out of bed and try and stand up.
Just put your legs on the ground. They're shaky a little bit. You're still a bit sensitive, but you can walk.
Where are my
like me to
things?
Get the others.
Where are my things?
I just look at Ken and say, like,
I have them.
Give them back.
Not until we find out this won't happen again.
So you're threatening me?
You're a
threat.
threat.
I am not a threat.
You just.
The only time I have attacked you is when I have felt that I am in danger.
I'm sensing a bit of history. I don't believe you're a threat to us. Let's get that out there. I just worry that for yourself, if that happens in the wrong place, in a city like this, there's no convincing them.
You're not
any other
my
solution.
father. You don't get to tell me what to do.
I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I've never tried to tell you what to do.
Where's Aria? Where is she?
I'll get her.
I'm gonna leave and go into Gaiak and Arya's the room they're in.
Yeah, you head on into that room. You can see Arya is sat up in bed. She is conscious now.
Are you okay?
Kind of. Why?
Everydale's awake, and she's not happy. Obviously.
Why would she be? Yeah.
Is she okay? Like that?
She's herself, which is good.
Kensei
I
gave
don't know
her
if
a
that's a
big,
good or a bad thing.
big knock.
She wants to see you guys as well. So.
I look at Arya. Is that a good idea?
Well, she asked for Arya specifically.
Well, I don't really know if I want to see her right now.
Please. This is more than the two of you.
I think I agree with Zuko, and you know what she's like. She'll just come in here anyway.
So let her come in here.
Arya, this is not the time for pettiness. If she does that anywhere else other than the confines of this room, they'll kill her. That's the bottom line,
True.
right? We're in Dayford. If someone had
Fine.
heard that outburst, we'd all be dead.
Fine. I will go in there. But if she gives me any trouble, I am walking out.
That's completely fair. Where's Alistair?
He walked off. That's something else we need to talk about.
Right, well, one thing at a time.
Yes.
He did seem like he was in a bit of a rush. You do know where he went?
He keeps telling us to leave, that we have to leave David and he's going to stay. And then he walked off after we refused.
Right. Let's
Yes.
just...
One thing at a time.
Arya
We can deal with
first.
that later.
I thought this was going to be a fun adventure. He just walks out of the
Also,
room.
can I just ask, out of character, because I wasn't here, how did they find out about the book?
Alistair checked the bag, right?
He's the only one who knows.
He's unpacked the bag and couldn't find it in there.
And you just automatically assume it's me?
Only Alistair knows about that as well.
Yeah, only Alistair knows that.
Y'all don't know.
Alistair knows the book's gone, and he suspects you.
You're well within your right to. No.
How dare you accuse me? How dare you accuse me? Oh yeah, you're well within your right.
You can accuse me if you want.
Oh my god, Eridel is going to be so fucking mad. She's going to be fucking furious.
All right. Well.
Yeah, well.
As our
So what do you
conversation
do?
tapers out, I just walk out and go back into the room with Kensei and Eridel and Storm.
Okay.
They're going to come in. Let's just all keep a level head.
I'm gonna obviously,
obviously,
wait till Arya's up and ready and then leave with her.
No one has checked your room just yet.
You motherfucker, you've just gone, haven't you? Y'all giving me shit.
So you, Zuko, you're staying in the room until they come back. Is that what you said?
I've gone into I entered the room with
Yep.
Storm and Kensei and Eridel just to let them know they're coming.
All right, Arya and Guy. What do you wish to do?
I'm gonna wait until obviously Arya's happy to go before I go. Do you want to go now, or whatever you're comfortable with?
Let's just get it over with.
I'm just going to quickly say, let's all just use neutral words. No inflammatory language. Everyone's feeling a little tense.
Or you get the timeout.
Or the conversation.
I would love a timeout.
And
she says as Aria and Gaiac step into the room, hearing that last comment from Storm.
Fuck you.
I see you, yeah.
There is an air of tension as silence just fills the room. Aria and Eridel, you just look at each other. It is so tense you could cut it like butter.
Eridel's gonna walk over to where Aria is. She's gonna hold out her hand to her. I'm sorry.
Instinctively just takes a step back. Apology accepted.
I did not intend to hurt you or anyone else in this room. And although I apologize directly to Aria, I apologize to the rest of you as well. It was not my intention, nor has ever been my intention, to hurt any of you.
We know that. We knew it wasn't you, but the apology is appreciated.
Where's Alistair?
He's wandered off.
You wandered off.
I didn't know where to find him, so I just came back.
I assume he's in his room, but he could
This
be
is his
anywhere.
room.
This is his room. Oh, well, he's not here, is he? So, I could be anywhere.
Perhaps he's talking with maybe he's talking with Vargas and Rai. I don't know.
I was with them for a little while. He wasn't there.
Was he with you, Aria?
Briefly before he walked out.
Perhaps
he said
he's
that
in the
we're
other
in
room.
danger here and that we need to leave. Failing to remember that we love danger, and if there is danger, we are exactly where we need to be.
He said it was more than that. He said he saw a Kufa, and that they told him that his friends were in danger.
You now?
And that we should... His god.
God.
Right.
And he said that we need to leave right
I didn't
now,
say
and
friends.
he's going to stay, and when I refused, he wandered off.
Oh, he did come in here in quite a rush, didn't he? He knew something was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling that I might know where he will be.
Go on.
I'll be back, and then I'm gonna walk out of the room.
Okay.
As she leaves, the last time she went off on alone, what happened?
Yeah, I think we should go with her.
So I'm not going to check up on her this time. One of you can do it instead.
That's right.
Okay, I have it covered.
As quick as I can, I am going down the stairs and I'm going to the Druid Park.
As soon as she walked out, I mean, I would be trying to follow if I could.
So, okay, alright, so, I mean, Aridel walks out the room, you two step out the room and see her kind of heading down that hallway. Aridel, you are very clearly being followed. You can tell that they are following you. Storm, you can do that, but it's not going to keep up with her walking, I don't think. Just so you know, I don't think what's its speed?
30 feet.
Oh, 30 feet?
I
suppose
go
it could.
through cracks.
Okay, sure.
Because I know how sneaky she is, and I don't know what she's going to do, I'm going to be guidancing myself this whole time as well.
Okay. Eridel, are you doing anything to
She is
counter the
just
follow?
gonna turn around and say, just give me some space.
I didn't follow. I didn't go.
Going to find
I'm
Alistair,
still at the inn.
We all need to find him. He's not in a good headspace.
Right, well, you check in the inn, and I'll check where I think that he might be.
Well, I would like to go where you think he might be. It needs... You did just try to kill us.
So you don't
All I'm
trust me?
saying is, it's not that I don't trust you, it's that I think there should be more of us. He's not in a good place, and At least tell me where you think he is.
I'm going to the Royal Circle.
Okay. Fine. I'll meet you there. I'm gonna let her go, and then I'm gonna try and follow her without her realizing.
Good boy. Good boy.
Alright.
But have me and Storm just lost her? Or...
Oh no, I wasn't.
Well, I mean, you're
I'm
so
still at the end.
Storm, you're kind of
still with Aria.
there.
I'm still in the room.
I'm
fine.
Yeah, right, okay. Ah! So Kensei's the only other person going with Gaiak here. So Kensei, you are with Gaiak at this current moment.
Okay.
If you wish to say or do anything.
Well, I'd like to insight check
before
if
they
he's
separate
playing.
ways. I mean, you can certainly try roll me an insight check. Eridel, roll me whatever you think that it is you're gonna.
It's fine.
Not
It's
just roll me the
obvious.
check, but can you roll it in private if you want? But
Okey-doke. GM.
it's up to you. Oh. But you know, Eridel.
You can't lie to your daddy.
With that insight, Kensei knows
Yeah.
I showed the tadpole in her head.
Kensei knows the name of the.
She is, guys. So you can tell Kensei that she's talking shit. Like she's gone through a fair amount in the past like 20 minutes, and she's clearly not on the game that she normally is. There's a lot of things going around in her mind clearly, and she's not being particularly convincing.
I'm just going to carry on walking.
I was like, okay. Meet us back in when you're done, and I'll immediately turn when she's out of earshot and goes like, "So she's full of shit, right?"
100%.
Oh yes, we're gonna keep following.
Do you want to follow on foot, and I'll do it from the sky?
Yes.
Perfect.
All right. In which case, Eridel, I need you to make me a stealth check. The rest of you, I need you to make me perception
the
checks.
crap!
All three
They're
of you.
forming again.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck on this.
Yeah, good luck.
So Gaiak, Storm, and Kensei.
I don't think
The only way I can beat this is if I roll a natural 20 and then a 4 on guidance.
Yeah.
I think the same video.
I'm so close! I'm so close!
I got a 9, I got an 18 and a 3.
Okay, well, what I'll give you is this. So, Kensei, you're... Okay. Fair enough. Right, so... Storm, as as you try to use the eye, you almost immediately lose sight of them. Gaiak and Kensei, you do actually manage to keep pace with her for a while. You follow her as she's heading in literally the opposite direction of the royal ward, and is kind of heading in a northeast direction through the streets. And she obviously moves through some alleys, but you manage to keep pace with her. But as soon as you get up to Edwin Square, as you come out of an alley and look around to see where she's gone, she's disappeared between the crowds, which are beginning to disperse at this point as the markets have closed up. But there seems to be kind of like some festivities going on in the square, but she has gone. She's nestled between.
I'm gonna keep moving in the direction that she was like. I know she's been darting through alleyways, but the general direction she was moving in, I'm gonna keep moving in that direction until I get to like where the buildings sort of break, like in this sort of area. Maybe get myself into like a tree on the edge of the park and see if I can just see her emerge. Like I'm gonna try and go as fast as I can to get ahead of her, and then see if she emerges from the buildings.
Sure. You kind of dart across, trying to get there.
Kensei just following Gaiak on foot, like he's flying quick.
The blind speed, baby.
All right. Eridel, can you run me a d4, please?
Sure.
This is going to determine something. Okay. Roll me a perception check, please, Guy.
I'm still going to be guidance in this whole time.
All right.
Oh.
Holy shit!
Yeah. You get to a tree. You look around. You wait. You do not see her at all. She does not emerge. As far as you can tell, she does not emerge. And about 5-10 minutes go by, and if she's left this crowd, she's long gone.
All right. At this point, I don't care if she sees me. I'm gonna just I'm gonna fly like 70 feet in the air and just scour like a I don't know, one of those enhanced blah blah blah. I don't know. I'm gonna just scan very carefully every inch of what I can see. And
okay, roll me one more perception check, please.
19.
Okay. As you're looking around, like frantically looking, you immediately hear in the distance like a war horn. As you turn to where the sound is coming from, along this ridge here, on the wall, you see a ballista turning towards you.
Oh,
and you can see now forms of like guards kind of looking up towards you, pointing, as you are flying above the city. And along the wall, you see people getting into positions. Like,
I'm gonna put my arms up and just slowly fly down. Put my hands up and just slowly fly down.
All right. As you land on the ground, you see a group of the watch that you had previously seen now approaching you.
Fucking hell. Oh god.
I've got to do this. Oh goodness me. Approaching you. As they do, you can see one coming up. You're under arrest.
Oh my god.
Prison break, here we go.
Put your hands behind your back.
Oh my god.
I have wings, I fly. What are you talking about? Can I get some sort of explanation?
You were in unregistered airspace above the city.
I fly.
I said, put your hands behind your back. We'd hate for this to get a little bloody, wouldn't we?
Yes, because you'd be in a lot of trouble. And I put my hands behind my back.
Immediately after that, he's going to swing at you with his halberd.
I hate this place. I hate this place.
He takes his halberd out and like lunges towards you with it, and you kind of see it coming, and you kind of dart to the side as he hits at nothing. I said you were under arrest.
And I put my hands behind my back, sir.
You're currently resisting. Oh, a brilliant time.
Yeah, she's actually getting swatted in real life.
Eric
my back. Sorry.
It's now laughing.
Sorry. Yeah, I've got my hands behind my back.
Fuck. We
Okay.
we don't even know.
Now, at this point, a number of the guards, as this one who's clearly leading this this group, have immediately taken theirs out, and you're currently circled with halberds that are pointing towards you. The crowds are like murmuring, kind of shifting away, kind of pointing and whispering under their breath. The one who originally tried to thrust at you with his halberd holds it to the side, kind of walks behind you, and is going to try and put some cuffs on you.
How many times have we been?
I'm gonna let him do it, but as he does it, I'm just gonna say to him, in the nicest possible way, I don't want any trouble. I just want to know what exactly I've done. I have wings. I fly. I spoke to you before. You didn't tell me.
It's always strangers like yourself who come in trying to make trouble for all of us.
I don't understand.
I wouldn't expect you to. You're not from here. You don't know our laws, and it shows.
Oh yes, I'm just a stupid bird.
At least you can admit it.
Jeez.
Oh,
Now
of
walk
course,
with me.
Of course.
Oh dear.
Every
I'm
time.
gonna walk.
Boys!
You guys should have left when I said.
I don't want to get beheaded, so I'm just gonna.
Hey, that was
I'm gonna
difficult.
go
I'm
with
feeling like chicken tonight. Maybe turkey?
Oh my.
And there's just a chorus of laughs as he just shoves you in the square of your back forward.
Maybe I'm gonna look at him and say, "Oh, you could have some pig with that."
Oh, you're really hoping the best.
You feel the chains tighten behind your back.
Oh fucking hell.
That was worth it.
This is the session Ewan punishes us.
Ari would be proud, but she's not there.
Do you know what? At that remark, as he tightens the chains, roll me a strength check. He's going to
Oh my
kick
god.
you to the
We're
ground.
gonna have Prison Break 2.0.
Strength. Just straight strength.
Straight strength check.
Okay.
It's a contested strength.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god, your goals today.
You are chained. It's another like shove to the back, but this time his foot is like brought underneath you and just kicks you in the leg as you smack face first onto the pavement. Water kind of crashing across your face as you slam your beak into a puddle, and he just kind of holds you down there. Keep your fucking mouth shut, you filthy bird.
Oh.
And spits on you.
Racially motivated.
And he just stands up and begins to
this
pull
man
you
right
back
now.
to your feet. And with that, he's going to continue to guide you towards towards one of the stations on the corner of Edwin Square. Kenzo, as you kind of are pushing through the crowds, you can now see where a lot of them have kind of dispersed and they're all looking in one direction. You can see a group of armed guards marching Gaiak, who is in chains, towards a station on the corner.
Going for 150 where we don't get arrested.
But at least you've seen.
With that, there's nothing else you do, Gaiak.
Just gonna go with.
Alright, they march you towards a station. You're forced through into it's like a foyer area with a kind of desk where they kind of obviously take down some kind of details into a ledger, and then you are marched into a separate back room behind some walls where there is an assortment of like holding cells, and you are pushed into one. The chains and manacles taken off, and the cell door closes. There is a bucket in the corner, a metal bench, and that is it.
Do I still have the
There's
cuffs
a tiny little, tiny, like, minuscule window with bars on it at the back.
Do I still have the
It's in,
cuffs
like a
on?
shed of moonlight. They have taken them off as they
Okay.
as they leave the cell.
Is it nighttime now? Is it getting dark?
It is now basically nighttime.
Through the bars, can I see the moon?
You get like a slither of moonlight, but the moon itself is kind of almost entirely obscured by other buildings that are towering around in this heart of the city.
I'm gonna, where the moonlight kind of like hits the floor, I'm just gonna sit in that like small pool of light and just kind of like meditate, try and like calm down and think everything through, and also just again see if I can get any sort of connection to Asifa.
Sure. Roll me a wisdom check. Just see where it goes.
Okay, I'm not gonna guidance myself because someone's definitely gonna be watching me. Fuck me! What are my rolls? What are my rolls?
Sam! What's going on?
It's incredibly difficult to find focus. Every time you try and calm your mind, you just think back to moments before. All the time that you spent in this city, it is just infuriating, and you can't help but notice every so often, kind of like beyond the bars, a group of them kind of looking over and just laughing.
Is this the worst Sam has rolled in this session?
Yeah, I'm gonna like just say out loud, just hoping that I don't know somehow something hears. Just please, I feel like I'm running out of time. Rise Cry is leaving soon, and I need to decide whether to go with her. Just please.
You hear some footsteps coming down set of stairs that lead beyond where the bars are, beyond into kind of where you can see some of the guards sitting around a table. Down the steps you see a more heavily armed individual coming down. Ah! Brought someone new in tonight? Yeah. Caught him flying around above. I see. What did you charge him with? And there's kind of a lingering silence as he comes over and kind of closes the door towards where the holding cells are. Roll me a perception check.
Hey.
So this is all happening in a separate room. The door to the holding cells, like the room with the holding cells in, was left ajar, just so you know. That's kind of what I was trying to imply.
Now that you
That's
see 17.
17. You hear some voices, and then you do hear a raised tone. And some time goes by. The door opens, and this person appears to be also a member of this watch, the Villainous Watch. Same sort of uniform, but they're clearly of a higher station, with several more ranks across their chest. As he walks in. Stand up.
I stand.
Unlocks the cell door, pushes it open. You're free to go.
Can I just ask something?
Sure.
The flying. Did I do something wrong?
I think it would be good to familiarize yourself with the laws of the city. The airspace is restricted to a certain sect of the Guardians, the Riders. Your arrest was indeed warranted. However, I have elected to allow you passage to leave.
Thank you. So, no flying.
I would advise against it if you do not wish to end up in another cell like this.
I'll just nod and start making my way back out the way I came.
He watches you, just closes the cell door and heads back through. As you head through the room, you can see kind of guys sat around a table with some cards on there, a couple of drinks, and just watching you.
Is the guy that arrested me there?
Oh yeah, he sat there with a drink. He seems smoking
it.
up.
Sam, no.
No, I'm just gonna, because this is the second time that he's tried to arrest me, and both times he's been wrong, I'm just gonna kind of smirk at him as I walk past and leave.
You are mad.
He watches you, and his eyes like dig into yours. Random guard will remember that.
Yeah, you're marked now.
Random guard will remember to racially profile you again next time.
So as you head out, Kensa, I don't know what you would have done in the meantime. Are you staying around the area? What would you have done?
Okay. The immediate problem would be making sure that we don't end up with another member of our group in prison, which may well happen if we leave Eridel unattended. So I'll have to go and try and track her down.
Okay.
So I'll do my best to just investigate the area. Just maybe not the direct area where Gaiac was arrested, because that will be the thing that they'll be most prominent in their mind.
Yeah. roll me an investigation check. This is going to be like trying to find information about where it might have gone. Might be asking people if they saw someone that looks like this or the like.
Oh, that's pretty good though.
Okay. You ask around. There are quite a few drunk people here having drinks at outside bars, and asking a few questions. There are a few people that do recognise the person you're describing, which suggests she might have headed kind of eastward, but they didn't see exactly where she went or what she was doing. But she was heading in that direction, perhaps.
I'm going to be heading eastward as well then, and as I go, just doing the same thing, just asking more and more people as I go along.
Alright. As you get back onto kind of the main road to try and follow that direction, you come upon Gaiak ahead of you being sort of escorted out of the front of the watch station.
Oh.
Not too far away from you.
I guess I'll just rush over to get to see him then.
Alright.
Like, well, that problem seems to have resolved itself.
Yes, apparently. I don't know whether I just got lucky or.
The guards were super racist.
You could say that, yes. It's not the first time this has happened to me here, to be honest. Except last time I wasn't put in a jail cell. I was just spat at.
Have we been arrested? Like, I just whispered this to the guy as we're walking away from them. This point, like, have we been arrested in pretty much every city that we've been to at this point?
I think so, yes.
I feel like most normal people would recognize a trend there.
Maybe.
Anyway, I've been following leads on Aerodel. They took me in this direction.
Yes, I couldn't get a glimpse of her. That's why I flew up so high. I thought I might be able to see her. It's sad because I rolled a really good perception check as well.
I don't know what it is, but I've been asking around, and they said she went this way.
Alright, well, as you head on in that...
Perfect, there you go.
in that direction.
Oh, wow.
Brilliant. Great timing. Aerodel.
Yes.
Having slipped away, you hear the sounds of like some kind of commotion happening behind you, but you continue on through the woods. You do see the occasional person sort of walk through, and you kind of make yourself hidden as much as you can. But eventually you do come upon the area in which was described. A large fountain within the middle of the park. Not too far away you can see in the distance the church, which has a visible resemblance to the one that you saw with the druids in Val-Aeria. But you do approach this fountain with various sort of dirt and gravel paths leading off that network the park itself. Gas lanterns, hedges and benches line and encircle the fountain, in the middle of which you can see a kind of warrior of some kind stood in the middle, holding one blade aloft and a large shield on the other side, raising the sword above his head. Some kind of like young-looking paladin individual. Water kind of falls out from around him through various sort of mechanisms, creating that fountain effect. But as you approach, there isn't anyone around as far as you can see right now, but you go ahead and roll me a perception check. Alright. So, you look around. It is very, very quiet here. Yeah, it's very, very quiet here, and as you look, you can see approaching from one of the pathways is a familiar looking figure with teal robes and a hood atop. But this one you can see a little bit more detail as they come into the lamplight. There is some like golden thread across the front that seems to be woven in the symbol of that you would know as Ogma. the god of knowledge. She begins to approach the fountain space. And are you keeping yourself hidden, or are you making yourself known?
I'm not trying to hide myself, but I'm not making myself known.
Sure. As you are within that vicinity, she does see you. And as she gets closer, her features become more visible, and you recognise her from that moment in that dream. Was it a dream? Maybe. Young looking, pale complexion, and now beneath the hood you can see sort of quite long brunette hair that is tucked behind and underneath the robe that she wears. And as she approaches you, we'll take our break there. Welcome back. So, where we left off, quite a fucking handful of things happened. Eridel turned on her friends. Friends, maybe, who knows at this point, it's a bit of a grey area. Attacked her friends, who then knocked her unconscious. There was a bit of discussion going forward before Eridel left to meet with someone she may have heard in some kind of dream state. You were followed by Gaiak and Kensei. Gaiak, unfortunately, was arrested and subsequently freed. And the two of you, Kensei and Gaiak, met up again in the streets. So, we will pick up Eridel as you are approached by this cloaked individual in a teal robe and the symbol of Ogma sewn into the chest. As they approach, she kind of looks you up and down. I see you're the one, are you not?
State your name and purpose.
You speak out of suspicion, don't you?
Naturally.
Understandable. My name is Rosaline.
Is that her actual name?
Roll an insight check.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
Welcome to my rolls.
Your head is still fairly cloudy from the events. It's hard to really tell, but as far as you can gauge, she's telling the truth. I work with the Sisterhood of the Oracle.
Who the fuck is that?
I'm surprised you've not heard of us, given your mystical abilities.
What's that supposed to mean?
Your skills with miracles of the mind. I will be honest with you. I was listening in.
It was you?
It was. Allow me to explain myself first. I understand your suspicion, and rightfully so. The group that I work with, my family, we serve Ogma. We are his chosen. Our matriarch sensed the presence of some alien mystic in the city. One unaffiliated with us. I was sent to spy on you, to gauge who you were, where you came from, and what you wanted. I will admit I had no choice but to probe your thoughts.
No choice.
Would you have done anything different?
I do not work for a god.
Yet you use his powers.
His powers.
Seems you are misinformed. Either way, the presence that our matriarch sensed is indeed true. I understand that something has happened to you. I am regretful to say that I could not intervene.
What makes you think that I would have accepted anyway?
The fact that you didn't have agency in the decision.
Didn't have agency in the fact that you spied on a private conversation either.
You have your suspicions, I understand, as do we. It was the most efficient and truthful manner of getting information. And I'm sure, based on what I perceived, that if you had such abilities yourself, you would most certainly use them. But this is no question of morality and what we would and wouldn't do. I am breaking protocol in talking with you right now. Taking a great risk to put myself out here in a mission that was purely espionage. Your companions, those that you have travelled here with, do they know of your abilities? I assume so.
Yes.
So they know the origins of your skills.
Answer me this. What do you think the origins of my skills are exactly? Because you seem to think they come from Ogma.
He has many ways of influencing how we may come upon them. But it is undeniable that the gods play a role in our lives. Do you disagree?
Doesn't matter what I think.
That is true. The reason I'm breaking this protocol right now is because I sense a danger. When I was inside your mind, I heard two voices, one growing in tenacity, and it would seem one whose voice was heard recently. It is dangerous, both for yourself and clearly those around you. I thought it best to warn you.
Well, thank you for your concern, O mystic stranger.
Such sarcasm from someone who does not understand what they bear.
You talk as if you know me.
I might as well. I have been inside your mind. I have read your thoughts, felt your sensations.
Then you will know that not even my mind is sacred to me anymore, so you would do well to leave me alone.
It is not the first time you've turned down assistance. And I'm sure it will not be the last. But I should warn you, if you continue to do so, you will not have the opportunity to disregard it much longer. That voice is growing, and loudly each day.
So you could help me then? You could provide
I
this
cannot.
assistance?
I cannot. Perhaps the Oracle could understand more. But ultimately, the control of your mind is your own. I suggest you consider this offer. Rest, you are very clearly exhausted from your endeavor. If you decide to reconsider, then find us. The Abbey of the Oracles. I've never seen a mystic like you before. Your miracles present themselves in strange and alien ways. You'd do well to be cautious of it. She bows her head. She's going to turn and walk away.
Is there anyone else around?
As far as you can tell, nope. It's only you. The nights come on pretty quickly now, as the park is mostly empty, aside from like the occasional people that you had seen travelling. But in this vicinity around the fountain, there's no one.
Okay. She's gonna sit on the edge of the fountain, kind of put her head in her hands. If anybody was to walk past, you'd think that's all they'd see.
Alright.
She's gonna stay there for a bit. And then she's gonna take one last look around, start heading back.
Okay. You spend some time there in consideration. You eventually get up and begin to make your journey back towards the end. You're going to jump to Gaiak and Kensei. You spend a good hour or so searching around. But after several subsequently sad rolls, unfortunately you do not find a lead on her. She's disappeared. She's gone wherever it is that she's going to go, and at this point you know how slippery she can be.
Mm-hmm.
There's a very, very minimal chance that you're going to find her, and an even less likely chance that you'll just happen to bump into her.
Yeah, I mean, I'll head back to the inn and go into mine and Aria's room.
Alright, Kensei, what about you?
I don't really have any other choice. I have to go back.
Alright, so the two of you begin to head back towards the inn. And we're going to go back to the inn. So, Zuko, Storm and Aria, you were all there. In the room, I'm assuming, together. I think you were all there when Eridel left.
Yeah, we were all together.
So we'll pick up. So Eridel has... We're going to kind of rewind a little bit. So Aria, Storm and Zuko, Eridel has just left. You've watched Gaiak and Kensei leave after her. Storm, you used your thing to watch her for a small portion of time, and you've lost her. You can't find them in the city, and that's unlikely to pan out at this point.
Sorry,
Thank you. Rats.
What was you trying to do?
I was tailing her with my eye.
We can't. She's going to do her thing. There's no point frustrating her by watching her.
Well, it would have been a more conspicuous manner of seeing if she was in trouble or not. It's for her own safety.
I just think we need to just dial it back a little bit. The others are going to chase her down. But you can't make her feel like she's a danger. That's not fair. We need to... It's not her, you know that, right? It's...
I know, but she can hurt herself or another. We just want to be 100% sure it's not going to happen again, that's all.
We just need to go about it in the right way, or we're going to push her away and... She'll leave the group. She just doesn't have to stay with us.
Going to leave anyway.
Sorry?
Said she's going to leave anyway.
One day we'll all leave, I'm sure. There's no need to haste it. We all have a job to do together. We can't just tear ourselves apart because we don't trust each other or... We don't have to like each other all of the time.
I know.
But we are the only people who can come together and make this work. Let's find Alistair. He might be in one of the rooms.
You can find Alistair. I need to lie down.
Right. Are you feeling okay?
I'm better, but I'm still a little wobbly. I just...
Okay.
And a good night's rest will be really good right now.
All right. You rest. I'm going to check the rooms.
I'm going to do a bit of writing.
I left your book on the table, Storm. It was very insightful.
Thank you. I hope you gleaned what you needed to learn it.
I think after a conversation with Father, I can figure it out.
Perfect.
And I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna assume that it's not. He's not in the room where Aeria and Gaiac were. So I'm gonna check the room with Vargas and Rye first. See if he's in there talking to those guys.
Okay, as you head in, the two of them are in there.
I make sure to knock. I don't just walk in. I don't want to be attacked.
Yeah, okay. I mean, it's your room as well.
It is. I just knock like, hello?
Come in.
Sorry to disturb. I was just wondering, is Alistair around?
No, we haven't seen him.
All right. Sorry to disturb her. You just carry on whatever you're doing.
What is that supposed to mean?
It doesn't mean anything. I assume you weren't sitting staring at the wall.
You don't know me.
I just close the door and walk out.
Don't go there, don't go there.
That's becoming my new favourite dynamic.
Okay, and then I'll go to the room, the other room.
Kensei, I think. Kensei in Storm's room.
And I'll knock. Right. Alistair?
You don't hear a response. Roll me a perception check.
18.
The door's unlocked.
Just creak it open a little bit. Oh, not again. Please, not another one. Let's appear into the room.
You see Alistair on the ground, unconscious.
Oh no!
As you open the door, you see kind of the same room. Alistair's not in there.
Do I get any ominous vibe, like that?
Roll me an insight check. It's a vibe check, yeah.
20. God damn, let's go.
I mean, something doesn't feel right. You're sure that something doesn't. It's just a bit weird. You don't know. I'm not going to describe to you exactly why that might be, but like you just get a feeling like yeah, something's a bit off. And as you are looking around, you can see that unfortunately the bag of holding is on the table. And there's like a small, I think there's a small note next to it, on like a piece of parchment.
I can see that from like the doorway as I look into the room.
Yeah, it's in where that coffee table area is.
I just kind of open the door. Alistair, you bathing? Can I come in?
There is no response.
I'll take a step into the room and close the door.
Okay.
And walk. I just check the room, make sure he's not in here first. Check the balcony.
Yeah, he's not in here.
Was that door closed as I entered? Or did I have to open the balcony door?
The balcony door was closed.
And then I'll check the table.
Okay, you head over. Unmistakably, the bag of holding is there. With the parchment next to it.
Oh, shit.
Have a read, I guess. I open it, pick it up.
As you open it and begin to read, Alistair, what does it say?
To Ferra Carta. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, go on.
Delay.
To Ferra Carta, for those who might be reading this, I'd like to let you guys know that this adventure means nothing to me, and neither do any of you or Ferra Carta as a whole. Just leave this city before I force you to. Take what you need from the bag of holding and leave. And then at the bottom, signed Alistair de Axton, Alexander Arnold the First.
And then on the other side, you can see.
I didn't write that. I didn't write that.
You didn't write that? Okay.
No, that was just me.
All right. Okay. You never know.
Just fold it up and put it in a pocket. Take the bag of holding. One last look around the room just to make sure he's not lurking.
I'll give it to you. He's not there. The room is empty.
There's no way you mean that, Alistair. I will go back to the room where Storm is. Storm?
Yes?
Alistair's gone. He left a note.
And so the dissolving of Ferra Carta begins.
I think he's trying to protect us in his own way. He's trying to dissociate himself from us so that, I suppose, his family, the city, don't drag us with him. I don't know if he's safe. I'll hand out the letter to Storm. It says he doesn't care about us, and he'll force us to leave if we don't.
Yes. This is not what he means at all. I sadly don't have any means of finding him, but I'm starting to think that you're right what you said about Erida. Same applies for Alistair. We didn't force ourselves on them.
No, but we should... I mean, this is getting worse by the moment. First, Evelyn attacks us, and now Alistair's disappearing. We haven't even begun to investigate this traitor. We need to get out of here. We need to find Alistair and leave. Why can't he come with us?
His methods and reasoning are cloudy. He never really wanted to be here in the first place, but now he wants to stay. Makes no sense.
Exactly. He must think he's protecting us by staying. But...
I'm very doubtful we'll even successfully gain the aid of faithful.
Once the others are back, I think we should heed Alistair's advice, but take him with us if we can, right?
Yes, yes, it would be foolish to leave without him. He's already tied to us all, bonded. Whatever's coming for us will be coming for him too. Better if we stay to group.
If he refuses, do we just leave him here?
I think so. We can't exactly force him.
We could drag him kicking and screaming, but that'll do no good.
No, I think we just need to show him without demanding him, if you know what I mean. Show him why he needs to come, not tell him why he needs to come.
I think so. This has been a very stressful couple of hours.
Yes, yes. I believe we should. I think we should return to the Underdark soon.
I mean, I've never been, but I'm sure that's something that stands for discussion. I recall somebody received a message from someone in the Underdark. Is it Val-Aeria?
Val-Aeria received a message from Val-Aeria, yes.
That things were getting worse, and perhaps it stands to reason that we could find some sort of evidence to help us.
Yes. Yes, without evidence, without anything like that, we've got no means of convincing anybody. It's another myth for them.
If only they would just let us use our magic. We could show them so easily.
Yes, this backward way of thinking is starting to grate on me. But in a way, it's kind of enlightening, you know, when you're forced to hear about something, helps you think about things.
Think outside the box, I suppose, but
question your own beliefs as well.
It just feels unfair.
It is. It is. Hopefully we won't have to be here for too long.
I hope that they don't get on the wrong side of Everdell again. And that they all make it back safely.
Yes, I hope so too. I don't think there's any way for us to find Alistair. He knows this city better than us, and if I was to hedge any of my bets, I'm sure he would be going to see his cult leader soon.
Astashan, is that right? I think Zuko at that point will just sit back and wait. Just have the bag of holding on his lap. Just sit with it and wait.
I think you're muted.
Oh, weird. I just unmuted. That's so weird. Oh. So as you spend that time doing that, fucking hell, sorry, I need to take a drink. What's happening?
Hydration is key, ladies and gentlemen.
Did I hear a hydrate? Whatever. Aria. As this is going on, I think we should go and see.
Yes, I think we should.
Oh,
Secret?
shit.
At a time like this?
How do I do this for them? There we go. I need to... Can I let you guys in?
I love teasing them so much. Yes. So.
Okay, so yeah. Okay,
when I
don't know why.
go into my room,
Mm-hmm.
I make sure to lock it.
Sure. You lock the door.
And just before I go to sleep, I kind of kneel down. Like I like open the balcony so I've got a bit of fresh air. It's all dramatic. And I kneel down like Geralt of Witcher style in front of the bonfire.
Mm-hmm.
I know you can hear me, so I just want you to listen. Things. 1, I have a present for you. And 2, it was embarrassing what happened in that room. Do you see how easily I was taken down? Embarrassing. You're really gonna let an illithid show you up like that? I thought you were supposed to be powerful. I just wait for a response.
Roll me an intimidation check.
Okay. I will do it in private.
Sure.
Let me just see what...
You don't want to tease them?
I mean, I can, but if I fail... my intimidation is not great. Fine, I'll do it. 13.
As you say the words, there's a moment that passes, and you just... What starts as a small tingling sensation quickly turns to a burning in your left arm.
Hello.
You watch the flames flicker in the fireplace, just a little off-key. The shadows seep a little longer. That's it.
Don't want your present? Got it especially for you.
Good girl. Read it.
Before I do, I have to warn you. My friend placed a trap on it. If I open it, big boom.
Your friends are so annoying.
Tell me about it. Can you do anything about it?
Not here.
Okay. Where?
My power is stretched thin across the plains.
Hey.
Perhaps you can.
Maybe. Yes, and then I could read it. It's going to be tricky. They're very suspicious of me.
Their suspicion doesn't matter. Remember whom you belong to, girl.
I haven't forgotten. I look forward to the power this book will give me.
So much power. Yes. Yes.
Unless he says anything else.
What are you going to do?
I will just sit there, and let's say unless he wants to say anything, I will just sit there and ruminate and think about how the hell I'm going to get this book dispelled without the party knowing. Is there a time limit on the trap? He didn't say, did he? He just said that he trapped the book.
He did. Let me check. I'm just going to check this real quick. Fucking hell, I've forgotten the spell. It's a glyph of warding. There we go.
Ah, that's what it is.
My bad. I shouldn't have said that out loud, but...
Don't worry, I'll forget. I'll forget.
I believe it is just forever. Yep, until... Yep.
Until opened. Yeah, he really didn't want people opening it.
I mean, who knows?
Okay, noted. Noted. So yeah, unless he says anything, I will just sit there, ruminate for a bit, go and unlock the door, and then go to sleep.
Okay. Okay, so as you're sat there before you head off to sleep, you sit there and you consider your options, what you could do about this book. And the voice does return.
I grow tired of waiting. Either open it now or bring it to me.
Let me do one thing, and I will cast Identify on the book, hoping that it might pick up the spell as well. Does Identify work on spells or only objects? Is it only objects?
No, it works, it will pick up spells.
I'll identify the book really quickly.
Okay. Spend that time identifying. You do come across that there is a glyph of warding on there. You also obviously get that this book is filled with kind of mix of magics. It's very chaotic. There's obviously it's mostly transmutation.
Yeah, I think I already identified the book like when we first got it, didn't I?
I think you may have done.
So
you have identified this book. You have identified this book.
Okay.
You know that there's a kind of not a curse, but like a secondary effect. It is sort of a curse.
You decide what triggers the glyph when you cast the spell. So he obviously decided that it would create a large. Did he say a shockwave or a boom?
There was a loud noise and an explosion, is what he said. That would damage.
Damn you, Alistair! God damn you! Don't suppose you can get me in and out, can you? Really quickly.
That is what I gave you the power for. Did I choose wrong in allowing you to live?
No. Fine. Fine, I'll do it. And I guess I will take the book and I will head on out through the balcony.
Alright.
And I will get as far away as possible.
Alright, well, I mean, you don't have to really roll a stealth check here. You are just opening the balcony.
Yep. I would make sure to close it, though.
Actually,
so Gaiac
I would like you to roll me...
Yeah?
Yeah, I'd like you to roll me a stealth check, because the balconies are all on the same side, so if anyone
this
else
one,
is out there...
I am going to do in private.
Okay, yeah.
14 total.
Oh, wow.
14 total.
Uh-huh, okay. Okay. So you head out over the balcony. Trying to be as quiet as you can.
Off invisible first.
You're gonna make yourself invisible?
Yeah.
Okay, you're invisible.
But I will close the balcony doors after me, so they're shut, so Gaiac doesn't get suspicious. Yeah.
Alright, so you're invisible, you're out of the window. Where are you going? As you climb through, I'm assuming over the rooftops, the slate and thatch rooftops of the buildings within the Craft side of Auburn districts. Or Burntown district, sorry.
I'll go to an area that has a lot. As I'm walking around and looking, I'm going to go to an area where I see that has a lot of places to hide and a lot of things to, where I could get away easily.
Okay. Somewhere you could get away to easily.
I could get away easily if I needed to. I mean, I am invisible.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's like farmland outside to the north and south side of the city. You'd have to cross the river to get to the south side. Druid Park is a place around that, like, where there's a few people that you've been in there before with Eridel in the evening, so you know it's not particularly guarded.
Okay.
There's plenty of places to slink away in the city
thank
if
God.
you needed to.
Okay. This is actually perfect. I remember I took Mage Hand when I leveled up. I swapped out some cantrips and I took Mage Hand. So what I'll do is I'll go to the park and I'll find
the Druid Park.
a quiet area.
Right. Uh-huh.
I'll place it on the ground. Then scale a nearby tree.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's no more than 30 feet away. I'll get just on the cusp with like 29 feet away. And I will use Mage Hand and I will open the book.
Okay. I'm just going to once again just check something. I just need to
Please.
check
This is so stupid.
the distance of this. Oh, fuck's sake.
This is so dumb, but it's going to be worth it.
I can't believe this. So I think it was explosive, right? Yep, 20-foot radius. Yeah.
I'm high up in a tree. I put it on the ground.
I think it was that one. Yeah, it must have been, right? Hold on a second, this doesn't even create sound.
Does it not?
I don't think so. Explosive runes are a spell glyph, yeah. Okay, so I don't even think it... I thought it made sound, but I mean, I guess it kind of makes a sound, but it's not going to be like a massive sound like a knock spell.
Yeah, I think doing this here is a better idea than doing it in the room, so... But yeah, I'll get up in the tree, Mage Hand, open the book.
Hold on, I need to... Fuck, I need to message...
Oh, I'm so excited.
He's gonna... As soon as he sees this...
I mean, it's out of the bag now. Cat's out of the bag.
Is he gonna look at his thing? Look at his face! You can see May getting all worked up about it. Alright, oh my goodness, this is crazy. Okay, so you get up in the tree, and as you use the Mage Hand, there is a 20-foot radius sphere of fire that just explodes up out of the book.
Mm-hmm.
And like lights across, and you can see it like burns across some of the the trees. Sorry, I thought someone had joined the Discord there for a second. It burns across some of the trees, and then dissipates in like just the way that you've seen fireballs do before.
Mm-hmm.
And the book is left there along charred grass. The book is there undamaged in the middle.
Quickly jump down, grab it, and I will find somewhere with it again where there's nowhere around.
Sure.
Make myself.
There's loads of
yeah, I'm gonna go back up in the tree because I'm hidden in the tree.
Sure.
And I will begin
Grab the book.
to read the book.
All right. Okay, it's gonna take you some time to read it. But
Sure.
you can,
Sure.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Why do I kind of hope I fail? I don't know. Okay. 16.
16? Oh, you just make the save.
Really?
As you're reading it, like, there's an urge for you to just close the book. Like, it's telling you not to read it. You fight the urge to close it, and you continue to read.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to roll me an intelligence saving throw.
Right.
With advantage.
Okay.
Because there are reasons.
Yes,
okay.
because reasons.
Right. Normally...
16 again.
Okay. Yeah, normally this... as you're reading it, suffice to say, normally you would not be able to. Something else would happen here. However, you actually succeed.
Okay.
And as you're reading it, you can feel like there's this thing where you're beginning to forget what you've read, but then you kind of feel that heat across your arm, and there's like a presence behind you, almost like a face looking over your shoulder, but there's nothing there. And as you're reading it, I need you to roll me a d12, please.
Yeah, no point hiding it. They know what's going on.
They know what it is, because they know that there is in the intelligence save.
I got one.
Oh my god.
Is this the worst one it could have been?
No. Well, not really. As you're reading it, you close the book and you're not sure how long has passed. You don't remember everything you've seen, but one thing does stick in your mind. You now know the runes for a teleportation circle to Sanguis Sanguine, the city of slave blood in the abyss. And now, I'm deleting that from the book.
Yes. Oh my god. Wait, as in I can cast the spell, or I know the glyph?
You know the runes
okay.
to Service Sanguine. So I would make note of that. And as you kind of remember that, you remember in your mind that page almost burning and curling into black in the book.
Ah, good. Now you can return to me when I request. I suggest you and your companions pay me a visit.
Sounds interesting. You have something in mind? A little party?
Oh, yes. I will be the most gracious host.
All right.
Your wizard, the Tabaxi, he will be suspicious. Deceive him. Tell him you found a shortcut.
It's a good idea.
Bring them all to me, and the book. And I shall give you more power than you could ever imagine.
The sound of that.
You will get whatever you want. Whatever your heart desires. What say you?
Sounds like a good deal to me, sir.
I look forward to our meeting again.
And you feel that presence dissipate as you're still in the tree.
Ooh.
What would you do?
I would just sit there for a moment, think about what just happened. And then remembering that I've only got a few minutes left of invisibility, so quickly run back to the room, climb up the side through the balcony, get in, make myself visible, go to bed.
As you head on back, you do see, in those moments of limited invisibility, you do see a couple of the Bennett's Watch coming to the scene, like seeing this burnt shard on the ground, and they seem to be going through the process of investigating what the hell that was. But you do head back towards the inn. Whether you get in or not, we'll have to see as we return.
Okay, alright, okay.
They're fucking arseholes. How's that going to look to everyone else?
Yeah, exactly.
It's not going
to... Genuinely, Aradella's had the thought... Aradel's had the thought in the past of, yeah, I tell you what, when I get back to Drakenloft, fuck these guys. I am not stopping the raids on them.
Let them rot. Welcome back.
Hello.
Welcome back.
My goodness.
Zuko Storm, As the time passes, you do eventually see Gaiak and Kensei who do return. You can hear their footsteps in the hallway. Gaiak, Kensei, what would you like to do as you return to the inn?
I'm gonna wait to see where Kensei goes. What room he goes into.
Oh. My room, I imagine.
Oh.
You alright?
In that case, I'll go into mine and Aria's room.
Do I hear them in the hallway, like, passing?
Yeah, you'd hear them in the hallway passing. You might hear their conversation of, Kensei, where are you going?
No, I'll just be hanging back, like, we're seeing what he does, and then whatever room...
Sure.
He shares with Alistair, right?
Storm.
Yeah.
Storm, we should...
Wait, who shares?
Oh, yeah, sorry, Storm.
Who shares with Alistair?
With
Alistair and Eridel.
What did you say, Zuko?
The rooms are Alistair, Eridel.
Yeah.
Alistair, Eridel.
Me and the...
Aria, Gaiak, Rai, Varga, Zuko, and Kensei and Storm.
Okay, I'll walk into... It's got a little bit sus, but I'll walk into the room that is Alistair's and do a quick scan to see if he's in there.
That's where we are, right? We're in with... No. We're not in that room, are we?
Who farted?
Somebody farted. I heard it.
I wish it was me.
It wasn't actually me, to be fair. I would admit it.
Whoever smelled it, dealt it.
Anyway. So, which room are you going back to?
I'm going to Alistair's room.
Okay. As you open the door, Zuko and Storm are in there.
Oh,
okay.
Gaiak.
I open the door, and then I'll kind of look at them both.
You okay?
I close the door, and I'm going to go to mine and Aria's room.
Oh.
Go get him!
Me? Why? Oh, fine. I'll walk after him.
I'll get him. I just think he'll listen to you.
I'll walk after
Gaiak. Alright. You walk after Gaiak.
I'm going to be going towards mine and Aria's room.
Sure. You get as you're about halfway down the walk down towards your room, the Storm catches up to you.
Gaiak. What's going on? We sat here hearing about everyone leaving each other.
I have my, like, talons on the door handle. It's all falling apart.
Yes, noticed. We need to regroup. We're not going to get anything this way.
Alistair was right.
About
we need to leave.
Leaving?
And now.
Okay, well. You know what? I'm not really in disagreement with you. I do agree that no point in staying here any longer.
Where's Alistair?
We don't know. He's gone.
You need to find him and leave.
He won't leave.
Well, then we make him.
We can't force him. It's not...
But you can't do this without him.
I know, but... we have to have a choice in this. If he wants to stay, he can stay. But I've told Zuko that we need to show him, rather than tell him he needs to come. I'm not going to get anywhere by forcing him.
He doesn't realize his worth, and I don't know if he's punishing himself or, but I wouldn't be alive right now if it wasn't for Alistair, and I can't face losing any of you. You need to find him and leave.
Okay. Wait, I haven't...
I gave it to you.
Here, look. What he said. Give the letter to Gaiak.
Is it just him saying that he doesn't like any of us and...
He'll make us leave.
Yeah, it's all lies.
Every word. Do you have any idea where he would be? I assume he's going to his cult.
This is exactly what I told Zuko. Yeah.
Do we know where they would be? Did he say anything?
We don't know the slightest thing, even really about this city. I don't like this city.
Well, I mean, Astashan is known. Could we ask his sister, his parents? They may know where he is, and by default we'll find Alistair.
We could attempt that, yes. I could talk to him now. I can talk with him. Get him to come back somehow.
That might be a start. We can at least get a reply.
Yeah. Okay. While I work on that, find out what's going on with everyone else, because...
I'll try.
It's looking dire. Need to get out here.
Just one last thing. Have you seen Meridel?
No, I was tailing her too, but I lost sight of her. I know you were as well with Kensei. I
got further, but I didn't see exactly where she went, but she wasn't going where she told me, so...
Figures. It's another problem we have on our hands too.
As you say this, you hear footsteps coming up the stairs, and presumably Aridel is coming up this way, maybe.
yeah. Just.
I'm gonna start charging down the corridor towards her. Okay. And when I get like right in front of her, just where have you been?
I'm really not in the mood for this right now.
The royal circle, is that what you said? I didn't see you, and it's funny, you walked in the completely opposite direction.
Yes, I did.
So where were you?
I was in the Druids Park.
Doing what exactly?
Why do you need to know?
Because you just... Stream, Aridel. I know we all know it wasn't you. None of us blame you, but you did just try to kill us all. You can't go wandering off by yourself, and minutes after it happened, you'd lie. If you wanted to go to the Druid Park, I don't give a shit. You could have told me.
You would have followed me.
Yes, and then I would have realized you were telling the truth, at least.
Do you not think that perhaps I don't want to lie?
Well,
perhaps it's not just to spite you.
I don't know why, Aridel, but I'm trying to look after you.
I don't need you to look after me.
Of course you don't. Of course. I'll stop trying. It gave me enough trouble.
I'm sorry, Gaiak. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm like this. I don't know why this is happening. I thought I could sort it out on my own, that I could save everybody else the trouble.
Are any of the rooms empty?
Yeah, you guys are just in the corridor right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of put my wing around Aridel and kind of walk her down the corridor to where it's like away from our rooms, where it's a little bit quieter.
Okay. You head down to the end of the corridor.
What's going on?
I don't know.
What? Well, you can... When you attacked us, what happened?
I don't remember. I don't remember any of it. I don't remember hurting any of you. I didn't mean to.
Like I said, we don't blame you. We know it wasn't you. But if you keep running off and being dishonest, then we can't help you, and you're not helping yourself.
I don't need you to help me. You can't help me. It's not something that can be helped.
We can try, and you'd be surprised. You're clearly...
Every time I try to do something, and I try to do something right, somebody gets hurt. All I wanted to do was go home. And now I can't.
It's not true. It's not true. I know what it feels like to not be able to go home. I understand, but we'll get you there. Soon. We'll help you. We're with you on this.
You don't understand, Kayak. Everybody's leaving. When people understand, they'll see. And they'll go and they'll leave me and I'll have nothing. I thought I could keep a handle on everyone if everybody just shut up and let me do what I needed to.
Can I be honest with you for a second? I have been considering leaving with Rye. If whatever this is that you can't tell us, maybe you can try telling me. And maybe I do still leave, or maybe you might convince me to stay.
We shouldn't stay in David. I don't want to stay here.
I mean, stay with you.
Guy, there's something deeply wrong with me.
Wrong how?
It's inherent in me. It's not something I can get rid of. It's not something I can even control.
Then try to help me understand. You can trust me. I didn't mean what I said before. I was angry and emotional, but please trust me.
The reason I can use psionics is because in all of us that can use them, there is an illithid tadpole. And what you saw today, I think it's woken up.
How long have you known this?
Since I met my mother in Deep Bay. I didn't want to keep it from you, but I was afraid. I thought that once people knew that they'd go and they'd see me as one of them, and I'm not one of them.
I know. What attacked us in that room, that wasn't you. I know that, but We should hold us sooner. I mean, what does this mean for the future, for our cause, our...
Don't know. I sometimes hear them. I've had dreams where I'm in the dark and I can feel these slimy things on me and voices whispering.
Figure this out. I promise you. Together, we will figure this out. I won't tell the others.
Gaia, I feel like I've ruined everything.
Ruined everything how?
That
It's not your fault.
how can you say that? That when I was at home, I pushed my mother away. I was ungrateful for the gifts. I couldn't tell my father, and now he's gone. And now I've pushed Aria away by not being able to tell her anything, and now she won't speak to me, and I don't... And I tried to communicate with this fucking thing in my head, and now that's gone as well.
I'm just gonna, like, wrap both my wings around her and just pull her in, like, tight.
She's just gonna sob uncontrollably into your feathers.
Nice.
You get snot on your feathers.
I'm just gonna say to her, don't be sorry for who you are and what you've done. And I don't know how, but we'll figure this out. We'll fix this. I promise you. I promise.
Just gonna keep crying until she's all cried out.
Okay. She continued to sob, eventually having emptied all that emotion that you've pent up for such a long time and never been able to really get it out. It all spills out at once. But eventually you sigh that final sigh of emotion and pull away from the tear-drenched Gaia.
Puffy eyes.
What do you both wish to do?
Get bevied. No,
Oh my god.
Garçonos.
I was gonna cry without a string until I got married.
I'm gonna look at her and say, well, it looks like I'm not leaving after all.
Thank you. We should find the others, get Alistair and go. Fuck David.
I agree. Fuck David. I start walking down to the rest of the rooms.
Alright, as you begin to walk down to the rest of the rooms, you immediately see Storm, who you left in the hallway and is currently here, awkwardly listening to this whole... I'm joking.
I would have gone back to my room to send a message to Alistair.
Alright, so let's do this one at a time then, I guess. Okay, yeah, let's start with the message, because that would have been during this period of time. So you head back in to your room and begin to send a message.
Okay, so let's just sit down, do the prescribed ritual with the scratching of a blade, and it's like my brain hums and vibrates, and I send a message to Alistair.
Okay. My brain hums and vibrates.
Vibrating brain.
Oh, jeez.
It feels good.
What's your message?
Alistair, none of us want to be here. It's not a good idea for us to split. I think that's all I can do, actually. Yeah. Return message.
And so you hear that as you're walking through the streets or whatever destination it is that you're going, which we'll come to. But as you're in the process of journeying, you hear those words in the back of your mind. You feel that sensation of the spell finding you, and hear Storm's words. Are you?
We didn't hear that.
Yeah, I didn't hear that.
Yeah. You're muted. You're muted on
Not
Discord.
had.
I thought it was just a delay.
If you don't want to stay, then leave. That's it.
That is your response.
I'll respond again once more. I read your note. Quite laughable, really. You're a terrible liar. You care for us, we care for you. Wouldn't want to hear of our death via message now? Question mark.
How many words can I reply with?
25.
Someone want to count for him?
How's that?
Oh, ready to go.
You want to talk about lying? You should probably talk to Ferra Carta first. And then... I do not care if you live or die. Leave.
Gee.
Well, I'm saying this to myself now. No, I guess it's by force then.
Alright. So, Gaiak, you're heading up the hallway, going through the rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to each of the rooms to informal, get everyone together? Or...
Yeah, I think I'm going to try and gather everyone together, knowing the, get everyone together in the room that we fought Alistrine in.
Okay, so in Alistair and Aradel's room.
Yes.
The room I'm sitting alone at the moment.
Yep. Storm, which room did you go back to? The Aradel's room, or which room did you go to? The one with Kensei?
I went back to the one with Kensei, yeah.
Okay, so Kensei, you obviously would have heard this kind of exchange taking place. Assuming that there's...
Yeah, so I heard him saying out loud that message to Alistair.
Yes. Yeah, you would have done.
After he's done, Storm, I feel like there's something I missed since I've come back. What's this about a note?
Oh. Yes, it's pretty sardonic, the usual Alistair stuff.
I just read it very quickly. Oh. Well, he's obviously full of shit. And I just scratch the letter up and throw it in a nearby fireplace.
The note just kind of crackles and burns until it's nothing but ash. Just like Ferra Carta.
Oh no! Never tell me the odds!
Yeah. Oh dear.
Not on my watch.
Not on my watch.
Not on my watch.
So, So you go by room. You get you first head to Ryan Bargaz's room. You get him then to come into the room for the conversation as well.
Yeah, because Ryan keeps asking me what we're doing.
Sure. So you head in there, get them to come. They go round and head to the room. I think the next along was we say Storm. And Kensei's room, I'm pretty sure would have been the next one.
Oh, fuck them. No, I'll grab them as well. I'll grab them as well.
Guy comes in and kind of
Kensei just busts out
to go to that room.
and saying, "Excuse me."
We're meeting down the hall. Come on.
Then the next one is Aria and your room. You know that Aria's gone to bed, so you going in to tell Aria the door is locked.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm gonna knock.
Okay, you knock on the door. There is no response.
I
She's
do.
Obviously asleep.
I step back, look at the door, do a fake little roll my sleeves back. I've seen Aria do this plenty of times. And I'm going to get 2 arrows, and I'm going to try and pick the lock.
Roll me a...
I've taught you well, myself.
And I'm going to guidance myself as well.
Do you have thieves' tools?
No.
I mean, it's no. You just dexterity.
Where am I at this point?
With disadvantage.
I'm gonna guidance
we
myself.
gone back
though.
into the room.
You're with him.
Wait, I'm with him.
Yeah,
you
were both
right,
together.
fine. I'll help him out then.
Wait, I'm trying this now.
No!
You have not rolled above a 10.
I'm gonna say, with those arrows, you are breaking 2 arrows with that. They snap and they just fall out of the lock onto the ground.
And I just very guiltily look up at Aradel and move out of the way.
Aradel, you walk over, just get your thieves' tools out, put them in, and it unlocks instantly.
She's just gonna look at a guy.
She just coughs on the door.
And walks
you
in.
hear the clip. As you open the door and walk in, the room is completely empty. Other than the furniture, Ira is not in bed.
I'm gonna turn around and look at Gaia.
Fucking hell!
Everyone's gone. I'm gonna call this episode "The Runaways."
Runaways.
I thought I was being dramatic.
Oh,
yeah, Ari's not in here.
So what the fuck do we do now? Guy's really picked up swearing this session.
Yes.
Where's everybody else? We need
an hour in prison to do that. Yeah.
They're all gathered in your and Alice's
He's hard
room.
now, he's been in prison.
Right, well, let's go and see if they know anything about her whereabouts.
Alright, you congregate the rest of you that are in the inn, Aria, Aradel and Alistair's room.
My
now
prison
everyone
wallet.
is in there.
As you enter, Zuko's like whispering something to his lamp, and he just quickly like.
Anybody know where Aria is?
She said she was going to bed.
She's
She'd be
gone.
in a room.
It's 2 people we have to find.
I stand up off the bed.
Ferra Carta, I've had it up to here with you. We're trying to save the world, and you all just run away. I'm doing everything I can to keep everybody together right now, and I'm about to lose it myself. What has happened? Where did she go? Does anyone have any idea? Who saw her last?
No idea. Storm, know anything about Alistair?
Alistair, yes. The usual. He's telling us to leave, and that, yeah. He is,
Right, so nothing that we don't know already.
Yeah.
Team meeting, though. We do want to leave. That is the... We all hate it here, right?
Yes. Fuck this place.
Me and Storm, we had a discussion. We think that we should try to get Alistair to leave, but if he doesn't want to, then that is his decision to make.
Personally, I disagree.
We can't drag him out.
Yes, we can.
Would you like that?
Yes.
If you was in that situation, you'd want us to drag you out.
I was in this situation.
Okay.
Just so we're all on the same page. So where has everyone been? Me and Aradel went for a walk in the park. Me and Kensei followed her. I went to prison, and then we walked around for a little bit longer.
You went
to prison?
Yes, I have to should do with that.
Yes, was. Yeah, I got arrested and
For
for
what?
flying. For flying. Apparently, it's Apparently it's a protected airspace or something for...
That's bullshit.
I've literally just sat in this room.
Physically, mentally, no, I've not been here.
There's something that I need to tell you. When I was looking for Alistair, I went to the Druid Park. There's somebody from the Oracle of Ogma, apparently. Some fucking cult shit again. Well, not cult shit, different thing. People who speak for the gods. People who speak for the gods. But before we leave, I'd like to pay them a quick visit, if possible. But then as soon as that's done...
Why did they reach out? What was their business?
Something about my psionic abilities. I found the person who was spying on us.
So they know about your abilities?
Yes.
So
that's who was spying on us.
The person who I saw from the window?
Yes.
Ah. They don't
Is David
seem
just full
like they
of
mean
cults?
ill.
Is there...
What? What?
Their intentions were good. They seemed like they were on...
Well, slightly shady business, but ultimately, I suppose, good.
Okay.
They seemed a lot nicer than the experience of the Church of the Eight that we've had so far.
That's good.
I say that we find Arya, find Alistair, pay them a quick visit, and then go.
How do we find Arya? Where in a city as big as this?
I don't know. Why is she gone? What?
She said she was going to rest. That was it. We talked about the situation and everything that's happened, and then she said, "I'm tired. I need to lay down."
Wait. So Alistair's gone.
Alistair's gone. He said he hates us and that we should leave.
He hates us.
He wrote it in a message. I think he was
that's
trying
bullshit.
to disassociate himself from us to protect us.
He said he doesn't care if we die, which is very rich.
Literally, all of us have got
That's rich for someone.
He doesn't care if we die, but he rushed back to see if we were all right. Okay.
It's also rich for someone who literally brought me back to life.
Yes.
His spirit believes we are in danger here, so he's doing everything he can to get us to leave.
As you say that, Zuko, oh, hold on, let me check. Oh, fucking, I got to scroll to the front again. Eridel, you would hear, and do you know what Ken say as well? You'd both hear like the sound of footsteps coming up the hallway.
Can I go and peek through the door, see who it is?
Oh,
yeah, if you shift over to the door.
For Arya's sake.
Open it up. You see Arya.
Arya, where have you been?
Went to look for him.
For Alistair?
Yeah.
Quickly, come inside.
Is this... As soon as they see a nice lie down. Resting, was it?
It was very nice, thank you.
Very odd lay down, walking around the city this hour.
Is that not how you lay down?
No!
Why didn't you
It's
tell
right
anybody
sometimes.
that you were going, Arya?
I don't know. I just wanted to catch him and... Listen, there's only room for one dramatic person in this party, and it's me, okay? So I was going to try and talk some sense into him, and I just wanted to go.
Incite the fuck out of that.
Yeah. Does my bullshit detector go off, or...?
I mean...
Oh, never mind.
I mean, I'm not going to be able to roll higher than that.
Natural 20 on the...
Yeah, you...
I've seen you make it already come out
seriously,
anything
like,
to me.
I can try,
You
but I'm not going to
seriously-
roll higher.
Go on. You can try.
Where am I? I won't. There's no way I will. What am I doing?
Alright, in which case...
Do you want me to roll it privately, or...?
Nah. We all know.
Yeah, no way.
We all know.
Eridel, so as she says this, you I really don't want to have to say the sentence. You have been the most intimate with Arya out of everyone.
Yeah, baby, I have.
I feel like you know her better than anyone, really. in terms of like what she's like.
She has a mole on her left butt cheek.
Oh, I swear.
Making it canon as well. She's
actually.
So you feel pretty confident. You can tell, a good portion of the time when she's being truthful or not, and she's definitely hiding something. And not only that, you just feel like it's something significant. She's hiding something from you.
Okay, yeah.
What were you really doing?
I was going to look for him.
What were you really doing?
I was going to look for him.
What were you really doing,
I'm
Aria?
telling you the truth.
Enough
Annabelle.
of the bullshit. Don't you think we've had enough for one day?
Yes, we have. So let's just stop talking about it.
You bitch.
Let's discuss it once we...
You talk all this shit to me about lying and keeping secrets and not being trusting, and you are the biggest liar here. Tell the truth. I'm sick of it. Something is going on.
Aria, are you able to tell us the truth? Physically able to tell us the truth about this particular thing.
It's not like your situation, Kensei, if that's what you're asking.
Okay.
What do you want to know?
What were you really doing? Because you certainly were not looking for Alistair.
Okay, fine. I went out for a little stroll. And, you know that book that he got? Well, of course I was going to take it. Why would I ask for it? That's boring. So I took it. And, because of my connection with you-know-who, I'm able to read it with a little bit more ease than you are. I just read it, and nothing happened.
We warned you. Cannot believe this.
Nothing happened. I read it, and it was fine.
Okay, insight check the nothing happened a bit.
Yeah, I'm insight checking that too.
I am going to produce a psionic dagger.
Do it.
Not this again.
And...
Oh, come on.
I am going to direct it, not close to, but I'm going to direct it to my head the same way I did before.
Oh.
Knowing what I know now, I'm gonna put my hand on Eridel's arm and kind of try and gently lower it.
I'm just trying to think here, because hang on.
Roll.
You tell me, Ewan, because I think it could be either.
Okay.
They are the same, to be fair, so, I mean...
Yeah, just roll it, but you can...
Natural 20?
Oh.
I would say...
she has... So to both of you, Storm and Kensei, she has just kind of dropped a bit of a bombshell. Like, that could just genuinely be it.
Okay.
Like, that would be enough reason to lie. Given that she's just told you that, she doesn't look any different, she doesn't sound particularly different than she normally is.
Irregardless,
since she's been back.
It doesn't matter if anything happened or not. Something could have happened, and you directly defied everything you said. You wouldn't.
You're a fucking hypocrite. That's what you are.
Okay. Jeez. Let's all just sit down. Everyone sit down right now on the floor.
Okay.
Sit down.
I sit down?
Everyone.
Sit down.
Okay.
We need to bring this back a little bit. Remember who you are. I didn't join this group because you were some ragtag band of arguing idiots. You are fucking brilliant. All of you. So uniquely gifted in so many ways, and this is how you're choosing to use that. I am beyond disappointed in you, Aria, and everyone right now. But the main thing that we need to worry about, Alistair is walking into the wolves' den alone. We brought him to this city. He needs us right now. He thinks he's protecting us, but he's not. We need to be protecting him. He's going there alone.
You're right.
And I seriously hope that reading that book, stealing that from him, breaking his trust, I hope that isn't the last straw on the camel's back that makes him never come back. I really hope. And I just sit down on the floor as well. Does anyone have anything they need to say right now? Stand up.
I'm a stand. Zuko, you're
Oh,
right.
shit.
Yeah, the stream's gone down.
You're kidding me.
And now you have to.
So livid.
Are we back?
It's fucking Streamlabs is honestly
Take
a
two,
pile of
take two.
fucking shite.
Fuck me.
It's
Mitch,
so
you,
shit.
Mitch,
It's
you'll
just
just
not-
have to
it's
repeat the
not-
entire speech word for word.
Hang on, yeah, 1 second.
It's not work. It's
Hang
just
on,
not
just give
going
it a
back
moment.
on.
It was back for like 30 seconds and now it's gone off again.
It's gone.
Oh, that's so sad. It was a great speech.
It was
I
literally amazing.
roused.
It was good.
Thanks, guys.
Aroused and roused.
What a fucking session.
Oh, this has been like
What
one
a
of the best
session.
sessions I've ever played.
What
in.
a session.
I feel like this is the format of every session, though. It's like we get angry at each other, we go back to the inn, we ash it out, then we go out, fight a bit, get angry at each other, go back to the inn, ash it out.
This is like this is
I'm currently unsure what to do here because it's just not.
Have
it's
you
not going
have you
back
closed the program and rebooted it?
up. No, well, I haven't because if I do that,
Don't
then
lose your
fucks
recording.
the recording.
Yeah, stop the recording if you can, so you have that much,
Mhm.
and then close it, and then start the recording again. I'd say it's like a little bit